last one my dogs gon' be for real. I spent M's on that Lindsay and that Taker. All that X eyes roll back like Undertaker. Shoot that shit from the store, came in a crater. Yeah, fuck, nigga, I got more stain than the mayor. These niggas mad at these hoes that ain't players. Since I was a kid, since I was a kid, since I was a kid, dog, I knew this life wasn't fair. I ain't gon' lie, I lost my dog, stop saying prayers. How bad little bitch live in your pocket like a square? Long live my angel. Only Reese, only my cousin, work for a dozen. Heat the road and stuff her oven. I was broke, then I wasn't. I just hit 400. They mad. Niggas so high I could cry right now. God. Every last one my dogs gon' be for real. I spent M's on that Lindsay and that Taker. All that X eyes roll back like Undertaker. Shoot that shit from the store, came in a crater. Yeah, fuck, nigga, I got more stain than the mayor. These niggas mad at these hoes that ain't players. Since I was a kid, since I was a kid, since I was a kid, dog, I knew this life wasn't fair. I ain't gon' lie, I lost my dog, stop saying prayers. How bad little bitch live in your pocket like a square? Long live my angel. Only Reese, only my cousin, work for a dozen. Heat the road and stuff her oven. I was broke, then I wasn't. I just hit 400. They mad. Niggas so high I could cry right now. God. Every last one my dogs gon' be for real. I spent M's on that Lindsay and that Taker. All that X eyes roll back like Undertaker. Shoot that shit from the store, came in a crater. Yeah, fuck, nigga, I got more stain than the mayor. These niggas mad at these hoes that ain't players. Since I was a kid, since I was a kid, since I was a kid, dog, I knew this life wasn't fair. I ain't gon' lie, I lost my dog, stop saying prayers. How bad little bitch live in your pocket like a square? Long live my angel. Only Reese, only my cousin, work for a dozen. Heat the road and stuff her oven. I was broke, then I wasn't. I just hit 400. They mad. Niggas so high I could cry right now. God. Every last one my dogs gon' be for real. I spent M's on that Lindsay and that Taker. All that X eyes roll back like Undertaker. Shoot that shit from the store, came in a crater. Yeah, fuck, nigga, I got more stain than the mayor. These niggas mad at these hoes that ain't players. Since I was a kid, since I was a kid, since I was a kid, dog, I knew this life wasn't fair. I ain't gon' lie, I lost my dog, stop saying prayers. How bad little bitch live in your pocket like a square? Long live my angel. Only Reese, only my cousin, work for a dozen. Heat the road and stuff her oven. I was broke, then I wasn't. I just hit 400. They mad. Niggas so high I could cry right now. God. Every last one my dogs gon' be for real. I spent M's on that Lindsay and that Taker. All that X eyes roll back like Undertaker. Shoot that shit from the store, came in a crater. Yeah, fuck, nigga, I got more stain than the mayor. These niggas mad at these hoes that ain't players. Since I was a kid, since I was a kid, since I was a kid, dog, I knew this life wasn't fair. I ain't gon' lie, I lost my dog, stop saying prayers. How bad little bitch live in your pocket like a square? Long live my angel. Only Reese, only my cousin, work for a dozen. Heat the road and stuff her oven. I was broke, then I wasn't. I just hit 400. They mad. Niggas so high I could cry right now. God. Every last one my dogs gon' be for real. I spent M's on that Lindsay and that Taker. All that X eyes roll back like Undertaker. Shoot that shit from the store, came in a crater. Yeah, fuck, nigga, I got more stain than the mail. These niggas mad at these hoes that ain't players. Since I was a kid, since I was a kid, since I was a kid, dog, I knew this life won't fail. I ain't gonna lie, I lost my dog and stop saying prayers. How bad little bitch live in your pocket like a square? Long live my angel. All in Reese, all of my cousin work for Desmond. The broke stuff for us. I was broke, then I wasn't. I just did for 100.
Kilo Bella.
Niggas so hard, crying.
Follow you again. Me, I didn't follow you again. Follow you again. Me, I didn't follow you again. Follow you again. Me, I didn't follow you again. Follow you again. Me, I didn't. Focus on paper. See you later. Oh, you buy it, call it. Oh, buy the chaga. Wait, two, Jimmy, ego. Wait. You don't shower. Who you want that? I'm not fascinating your bait. That I'm going DT. And I'm going DT. We don't easy. But I really need money easy. And especially to anybody know about contest. Drop on a bit in a bedroom. Contest. Fastest. More than ever contest. Bonnie. Fucking W, man. They know the GCC. Spit and not gay. Kumana. Don't have me now, we gay. Stop and let my people go. Stop and let my people go. Yo! What we saying? Stop and let my people go. Focus on paper. Baby, see you later. What the people I thought that I call you, Papa, me, Bana Saga. What do you do? When you want doing it? Wait, Jimmy, whatever, money. I don't know about this. Who you want that? I'm about to see your bitch. I'm doing this. I don't want this. I don't need money easy. Bloody dead. I didn't want to do my process. No, but the bad that I bad in. Fastest. We're gonna do my process. Pony. On. We're gonna do my process. Really bad. Fastest, nigga. Shut up, one more banana. Wait, why did the song stop playing? Yeah. Alright. Well, let's put a different one. Man's up, bro, I can't see no ups. Trying to stick some pussy on the outside. Man's up, bro, I don't see no ups. I've been in the clutch, I tell them outside, I let them shut. I bet you turn on a pot, I'm turning on a bar, I'm winning a box.
That's bro, we ain't doing no one-on-ones.
Yo! I'm running with me, I'm winning a hit.
My guys do drills in
Yo, W's in a fucking chair, man.
My hotline's filled with nicks.
Turning the brain to the seats. Turning the brain to the police to the bed, man. I'm sitting and saying the brief. Why did the police tell the police to bed, man? I'm free to respect my name. Turning the stage to the tape. Man, I move this cane.
I'm him like a
in the Bible.
Step in the kitchen, turn on the flame.
I'm that nigga train. I'm that nigga tattoo, say I'm the pay.
With the money I made from
Who said I'm the fucking pay, nigga?
I got too much pride, I ain't letting it slide. Got a a new bit, one from now. But when you give them an inch, that's when they think they can run with a map.
Man, up your balls, see no ups.
When they was in a house like cool,
Little assassin out there in the shop.
I bet you threaten it stops as soon as I start putting men in the
shop.
That's
I don't know when I'm
Don't piss me off.
I forgot, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off.
I suggest you
Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off.
I suggest you
don't piss me off.
Sit with the ops, take pics with the ops and think that you can't get hit with them.
Man, up the bounce, see no ups. I said it outside, and lay in the shop. I bet this bitch in the change, and I'm running the danger up in the shop.
That's bro, we ain't doing no one.
Yo, let's start with this guy. I want to laugh a little bit, I can't lie though. I low key want to laugh a little bit. I know this nigga always dropping some 1 or 2 videos every fucking day. I don't know why, but he's been on his grind for days. Also, we're meant to be dropping a video today, a YouTube video today, but unfortunately, it can't be dropped. Also, yeah, today is day fucking 4. Day 4 of 365 days. Man, I still don't know how I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. So, but I think I would start getting a bit lost, or I would start getting maybe a bit down, or maybe a bit drifted. Maybe when I'm in like day 50, day 80, day 100, you never know. But I'm gonna make this one promise to you lot, yeah. We're still gonna be streaming every day. So there's no days of resting at this point. I'm just telling you the true fact. No, there's no days of resting at this point. And at this point, I think I need what the fuck? What the fuck? I thought this nigga dropped. What the? Wait, I might be tripping. I thought this nigga just dropped a video. I might be tripping. Well, it's 6 days ago. Whoa. Wait. Let's have a look. Let me be sure. Okay. I don't think it dropped one. Oh, it did. 3 days ago. When is 3 days? 3 days ago, that was... What it did. 3 days ago. 3 days ago. Okay, no, fuck you.
Everyone
check on this one.
after school, but no one is showing
shit, why am I using this account?
From start to finish. As a college student, I always felt like my writing was strong, but
I try not to laugh for this.
It's your boy KSI. How we all doing? Welcome to.
I don't know if I've watched this. I think I might have watched this, and I do not know why my banana is so strong right now. Like, nigga, why is this so strong, bro? I don't know. Eating banana that is very strong. Is that healthy though? Does it mean it's like? Does it mean it's fully okay? Like, when I mean fully okay, like, does it mean like it's healthy for me to eat, or is it not healthy? Which one? Which one would you say, or which one would you call it? Being healthy or not? Right. Let's get back here.
Let's do this. Apparently there are a lot of funny clips in this video.
Try not to laugh. I might have watched this one. That's not funny.
Good.
We knew there was a white mafia, it's Russian mafia, Asian mafia. You know there's Indian mafia, is there an Indian?
I'm sure there is.
I just don't see that being threatening.
No, there's not. I've seen this before.
You want that money, I'm gonna break your leg. Kill that mother.
Kill that mother. Chabal.
See it.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I know there's some scary motherfuckers in India. Let's not get it twisted. There's gangsters everywhere, and just because it's from India doesn't mean they're not as scary. They're just as scary. I've seen too many lively videos, man. They're scary everywhere.
everything's gone.
The ticket cheats? Yeah, I've watched the video. Oh, bro, why does it at this point, yeah? Why does it feel like as if I've just watched every single thing? Okay, I'm trying not to laugh, it's bad. Okay, so this one. It's probably this one.
It's your boy, KSI. Oh, KSI Plus! Whoa! Brand new channel! Basically, with this channel, it's just more relaxed. Every single day. This is where I'll probably, you know, figure in the line. Be sure not be this channel. I mean, try not to laugh.
Alright, so this. Is that a man?
Most deep inside his arse.
What the fuck? Yo, what the hell am I watching right now?
Most deep inside his arse.
For real?
Is he reaching?
Why is it not resisted?
What? I think I've seen this clip, but it amazes me every time. Bro, it's so deep in. No,
really?
Yeah. Nah, that's crazy. An Attack on Titan reference. That's unfair. That's uncalled for. What's going on?
No.
The way
okay. Alright, let's lock in. This water is so cold. It's not even easy.
Rethinking all his life choices. Look at him. Oh, hey, move. I see went back to just posing in the window. That's crazy. At least help him out, man. Jesus.
She's a 10, but she doesn't shave.
She tweaking. She's a Wolverine. She's a... I don't know. She's in tune with nature, but I think you should, like, shave it up. That's not cute.
So what does that make her on a scale of 1 to 10, then?
A monkey.
Oh, my God. Look, let's be honest. It don't really matter, man. You know, if you got a little bit of hair in there, you can use it just to floss a little bit. If anything, it's a bonus. You're there like, oh, well, you're down there. Oh, actually, you got a little bit of hair here where I can just get rid of this bit of food that's been stuck in there for a minute. Oh.
Before he got his order, when he saw the words "Lil Ugly Dude" printed at the bottom, he ran out of the restaurant.
It hurt my feelings. It made me cry.
Poor guy. Oh, we've seen this. Classic. The look up, yeah. Oh my God. I'm just trying to take a dump. But I've been in that position. Long story short, I was doing a 17-kilometer run. Yes, what's wrong with me? 6 kilometers in, I needed to poop. One of the cubicles was obviously in use. But anyway, go to the other cubicle and I'm just taking the biggest dog noises left, right, and center, man. I started shaking at one point. Just as I'm about to walk out, guy goes, oh, look at his eye. Jesus Christ.
Damn, you just did a bigger shit. And your friend just come out of there.
Your KSI, Jesus Christ. I'm like, bro, let me take a shit. Like,
you can't take a shit in public like that, like, bro.
We all do it. Like, don't make me feel bad about it. 9-10 kilometers into the 17-kilometer run, my headphones died because it was raining so much that water got into it and just killed it. Oh man, horror run. Hate it. Did it though. I did it. So
nah.
Dub
Is it?
I'm a dub in the chat.
Bro, can't even fucking say it. Nah.
You can dub in the comments.
Bro can't even say it, man. Nah, at this point, yeah, you're getting too old for all of that shit, you know? At this point, you're getting too old for all of that shit. Let's be real. Huh?
That's mean. Bro was in so much sun that his legs gave up.
All that juice and you're still small.
What?
Okay, Andy McCormick, let's see what you look like. Probably some obese couch potato retard. God damn it.
Excuse me. Yes.
Bro said, God damn it. Is that a dwarf? Is that a dwarf or what?
God damn it.
Excuse me. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes.
I was sexually abused as a child. You know, I mean, that's not an easy thing.
You must have been an attractive young gentleman.
What?
You know, just I'm gonna leave you.
No, that's dark, man. What? He couldn't believe Mama just said that.
You must have been an attractive young man.
No! Bro was touched as a child and you say he was... Oh, bro. Bro is not happy. Look at that face. He can't believe he wants to punch him in the face. And he's got jiu-jitsu on his chest, so you know he can do a madness to this brother. Send him to the shadow realm after that. Oh. Is that gonna tip over? Oh, it is. Yeah, I don't know. 1 minute you're a normal individual in a water park, and the next you're up in the fountain. Crazy how fast.
All my homies were calling me paranoid because I locked up my car. We just came back from vacation. Who's paranoid now? Look at this shit, bro. I told my...
Jesus Christ. You didn't even leave that neighborhood, man.
Ça va chez nous.
And then there's Sunday.
Ça va chez nous.
And then there's Sunday.
Someone is you. Someone. Relax. Sir, relax.
No,
I've been sent to come and destroy you.
Come and destroy you. You want to destroy me? I know. Dad's on 10 toes. Ah, he fell off. I fell off.
Ele pôr dentro do trick, né?
Well, hey, boo. Yo, power walk right there. Hey, yo. What's...
C'est formidable. Avec le beau. La piscine, en fait, c'est vraiment... Parce qu'il y a les métaux, tu vois, et c'est...
J'ai vendredi qu'elle restait le week-end, je suis quand même lundi. Bon, on va pousser quelques jours.
Oh, I'm glad I got this shit on camera. Oh no.
Say something to me. You recording me?
Ah! Ah! Looking at his build as well, you ain't outrunning him. Yeah, you picked the wrong person to film.
Hey, so we're doing this shit more than just today. We're pulling up here weekly at least. Okay.
Boom! Oh! The way he scrambled back into the wall, man. I'm so glad he didn't hit the dog as well. Oh, that poor dog. He just missed it out. That could have been bad.
Yo, you don't need to fucking keep that head, dog. Yo, cut that shit. You look like a fucking dickhead. You fucking moron. You need to cut your hair, bro.
Bro, you need to leave the poor guy alone, man. That's a perfectly good hairline. Fantastic forehead. He looks great.
got a bird, and if you had got a bird, mate, I'd take her off you, no problem, mate. So don't try that one. Oh,
fuck! Oh, the guy's next reply should be, why don't you take a seat?
How do you delete it? 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 No. How do you delete it? Don't repeat it!
Asking a random guy to record my set, then moaning his name during it.
Real quick? Oh yeah. It's already rolling. I'm just gonna do this over here for a few steps.
Yeah.
I just wanted to track my progress.
Okay.
What's your name, by the way?
Bobby. I'm Seth. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do a few reps right here.
All right.
And you know, I'm not too particular on it. I'm just trying to track my progress. So yeah, just make sure you get the angles right.
I can already tell this is
Alright, here we go. You get at least 8. Oh, Bobby.
Yep.
Oh, Bobby. Bobby.
Hey, all right.
He just bought the house right next to his ex-wife, and she doesn't even know it.
That laugh is crazy.
This guy.
Well, we figured. That's even more.
Yeah, shit. All right. Thanks for coming.
I give you $5, you walk over here.
Yo, what?
Motherfucker. 18 years old, Lamine Yamal shattered records as the youngest player to debut for FC Barcelona in this century. This astonishing feat demonstrates that age truly is just a number. If you are good enough, you are old enough.
No way. This guy is 15 years old and playing with Barcelona.
I mean, Max Darman's 15 years old and playing with Arsenal, so I'm just saying.
And I'm 19 and black and gay?
Wait, what? Huh?
How is this possible, bro?
Wait, what?
I'm 19, I'm black and gay.
Complaining about?
You don't even call me any cute names. You still call me Yora. What do you have me on your phone as?
What? What?
What are you even complaining about?
You don't even call me any cute names. You still call me Yora. What do you have me on your phone as?
Nothing crazy. It's nothing really.
You know what? I'm gonna call you on your phone.
I don't think you have to do that. I don't really think you have to do that.
Yeah, no. Well, I'm not Chinese. I'm fucking Korean.
Oh, I forgot.
Eyeliner.
Tira, banana.
What the hell? Nah, these laughs are mental.
You wanna go? Here for nobody. What the fuck do you think I am, rich?
You're getting Bugattis and Lamborghinis for everybody.
Oh, that should stop.
I'm sorry.
What's your favorite curse word?
Dumb.
Oh.
That's a dumb. Dumb?
Yes.
Have you ever said dumb in anything else?
No, but I have said a bad word in one of my auditions.
That's a kid. That's a kid. Wait, Bo. Bo, can you tell us what word you said in your audition?
Motherfucking dog.
Bro, why? Come on, man. Just talk.
What's your confession, gang? My man, he said he wanted to go on the 2-man. I was like, he like, you might have to get the ugly one. I was like, man, I take 115 because I already don't discriminate. So boom, it's a Saturday. We pull up to the crib type. You know, we talking. I'm talking to my homeboy. The girls come in. He let him in. I see a Down syndrome sped with Tourette's. I'm like, hell no, this thing got me fucked up. But you know, I gotta take one for the team type shit. So we talking, you know, she making noises in the middle of our conversation talking about, she'd be like, oh yeah, my name is... I'm like, yo, calm down, bro. On God, I have never seen a girl like that with a fat like her. Bro, she's bad with Tourette's. It has a fat ass. I hit the lottery type shit. And I was like, what you trying to do? She's talking about, I don't know.
Alright, so this is a quick introduction to showing you how to get your newborn baby. Alright, so this is a quick introduction to showing you how to get your newborn baby to start standing and walking on their own. Really quick, you don't have to wait until they're about 1 year old. So first you really want to kind of get them set up on like a balanced come on, man, get set up, dude. You want to get them set up to where they can balance themselves, and then once they get here, then lame ass. Look at
what are we doing, man? What are we doing?
What you doing, man?
Alright, bro, we get it. You got abs. Like, why is he crunching like that, bro? You're doing too much, mate. He's that.
That's to my man. Got your fucking council. Yeah. How the flying fuck is this a right of way footpath? Public fucking footpath, accessible, yeah, to my man, yeah? How is that fucking accessible? You stupid bunch of...
No, what the hell was that?
Right, let me see. Oh, shit. I've missed this. This has been great.
No, that was crazy, though. Where is this plug to? Plug to that. Not needed. Just plug this in. Yeah, give me 1 second. I think this once. This thing is trying to. So headphones. It's been like forever since I genuinely charged this shit, and I've never used. Oh. Okay, well, let's try this. This is gonna be awkward actually using. Let me see if this is gonna charge it. It might actually, it might not. I don't think it'll charge it, but oh shit! It is charging it. It is actually charging it. Nah, that's crazy. I wouldn't actually think I could charge this shit while using it. Cause this is like the first time I'm doing this shit, if I'm being honest.
This is my fake McDonald's that's way busier than an actual McDonald's down the road.
So today, I wanna understand how Nicholas keeps doing videos like this. What? Till today, I want to understand how Nicholas keep doing videos like this, like for real though. Like they're not just great, they're great, and they're like so fucking entertaining. Like, bro, I'm like, how the fuck you gonna create a fake McDonald's, bro? How on earth are you gonna create a fake McDonald's? How is that ever meant to be possible? Like, bro created a whole shop, like, really though?
This is my fake McDonald's that's way busier than... This is my fake McDonald's
let's see.
that's way busier than an actual McDonald's down the road. And this is the story of how...
It's GB skip. What is that? Wait 1 second.
How it happened.
This is my fake McDonald's that's way busier than an actual McDonald's down the road. And this is the story of how it happened.
How is this guy making a whole restaurant? I'm like, bro, I'm confused, bro. Man, this nigga got too much money to make a whole restaurant for one YouTube video. Nah, his videos are going crazy and too much investment in videos. It's just, bro.
But one day when I received a random email from a stranger that said, Nico, I need your help. I've opened a drive-thru restaurant and we're struggling to get customers. If you could think of a plan to help us, that would be a dream come true. With regards, from Zach. Now this definitely piqued my interest. So I decided to go down and visit Zach myself in Glasgow, Scotland.
So Zach.
Bro went all the way to Scotland? I don't know about that.
Why did you contact me?
Food's a very, very difficult industry. A lot of costs, a lot of competition, especially the big guys. We've got loads of big branches around here. Just not enough people are trying it yet because we've not got a big name to us.
We need to make you the big name.
We need to make us the big name.
And what's the inspiration behind the name Zach?
I'm Zach.
We wanted to make Zach.
True. That right there is a boring name for a restaurant. That right there is a boring name. It's the most boringest name I've ever had for a restaurant. Let's be real.
Zach's one of the big dogs, but that was going to be easier said than done. See, while big chains like McDonald's continue to grow every year, 61% of independently operated restaurants actually close within their first 3 years. And I was adamant not to let Zach suffer the same fate. But at the end of the day, there was nothing I could do for Zach's if their food was meaty.
Here we go. Time to try a Zach's burger. That's good quality.
Taste the quality.
That is very good.
The beef comes to us fresh every day. Our butcher is literally 2 minutes around the corner.
The world needs to try this.
Help us get it out there, Nico.
I know what I need to do.
There are many different reasons independent restaurants close down, but one of them is people are reluctant to try new restaurants. But how could we make Zach's drive-thru familiar to the public? By rebranding it for the day to an old idea we're doing one final time. Actually, change that O to a Not McDonald's is here.
Not McDonald's.
We're giving away free
What the
meals
fuck?
all day so everyone can try the amazing food Zach's has to offer. And then once they've tasted it, hopefully they'd be a customer for life, meaning Zach's would be here to stay. So after a serious renovation overnight, this beauty was ready for opening day.
We're just pulling up to the Not McDonald's now.
That right there is a very confusing name, if I'm being honest. I'm at Morel. The name, it's confusing. I don't think anyone is gonna remember that name. Let's be real though.
Oh my goodness.
If I genuinely see a restaurant called Not McDonald's, nigga, I'm not going there. Free or not, because I know it's a knockoff. And I know it's fake. And I know they're probably gonna sell some cheap or some shit that is gonna make me sick for days, bro. Not more. But it's got a great logo though. It looks like a McDonald's logo. It looks like a McDonald's logo. So that's not bad. Is this actually Scotland? This does not look like Scotland. Unless this looks like Cardiff. Like, I don't even know. It looks like Wales. Wait, let's have a look. He said it's Scotland, but I don't believe it's Scotland. Now, where is Scoffs Away? Scoffs Away, is that a place?
This.
So, Scoffs, okay, oh wait, where's P-L? Okay, P, okay, you know what, where's Scoffs Away? S-C-U-F-F-S-A Way. Oh, okay. Oh, nah, I didn't even spell Scotland right. Okay, let's have a look. What is that? Scoffs Away. Let's see. Directions. How can we look at this in a satellite form? How can we look at this in a 3D form? Okay. So this is Scoffs Away. So this is meant to be Scoffs Away, I believe. So that means he's saying This is meant to be the not McDonald's, but the land is empty. So what the fuck? The land is empty though. The land is empty, bro. The not McDonald's land is empty.
Perfect. We completely transformed Zach to let everyone know he's in a league of his own. Despite keeping Zach's building, staff, and ingredients, we'd entirely reinvented its appearance.
Big what?
Despite keeping Zach's building, staff, and ingredients, we'd entirely reinvented its appearance to completely.
Wait, before.
Despite keeping Zach's building, staff, and ingredients, we'd entirely
Before, after, right after. That's a good fucking shit. That is a good. That is a good picture. I can't lie. You smoke.
Its appearance to completely obliterate the competition. We now had our own logos, marketing, and most importantly, our very own menu. The Big Nax is back, the Shush Burger returns, and proudly introducing a brand new product, the Shades Flurry. But that's not all. We've revamped the Happier Meals so they all include a stunning pair of Shades sunglasses. And all of this is being given away for free. I was buzzing, but I needed to know what the man himself thought of all this.
Oh, Zach, what are we thinking?
Oh, mate, incredible.
This is amazing.
Free food all day is crazy though.
Is it? What's it like seeing your baby turn into this?
It's a dream come true.
So, today is the day we take down McDonald's for good.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Let's go. Let's do it.
The only issue we have is we have no customers right now.
Obviously.
And I have the perfect solution for that problem. So, I'll be right back.
Seeing as independent restaurants have it so hard, I saw it as only fair to attempt to steal customers from the biggest titan of them all, McDonald's. But as a McDonald's fugitive, I'll be hiding out in this van while George does the sneaking.
Oh, McDonald's, we're coming for your customers. The heist is starting now.
The plan was simple. Deliver a fake booth, customers order, and tell them about not McDonald's. But sometimes things fall apart.
Can you genuinely?
Oh my god.
Can you genuinely do that?
Oh, I did it that myself. Real screen. Oh my god. That's how we do it with McDonald's though, man. Well done, George, man. Everyone in the comments down below, please comment. George is genuinely Mr. Mission Impossible.
But our chaotic heist turned out to be a big success as people were stopping by the booth, only never where they were supposed to.
Reverse a bit. Reverse a bit more. Reverse a bit more, please. Yeah, okay, that's great. We can take your order now. Alright, please reverse a bit. There we go. Alright, mate, what would you like?
I've got a code ordered on the app.
You've got an order on the app?
Yeah, I've got a code.
What's your code?
NT25.
741.
Sorry, NT25.
Okay, 8325.
Yo, it's trying to chase people away.
November, so NOVEMBER
Nah, I got his code.
So that code's too long. Unfortunately, months don't work in our system. It's a small code. It's not like a long code at all.
Somehow McDonald's had found out about our secret mission, and even though I tried to stop them...
Sorry, this guy's actually a fake employee right here.
They scared away our possible customer, but at least we were well hidden.
You will not find me. You can't find me, mate.
Hi. Hello. Please come in with us, please.
Damn.
Please come and shift us.
Oh yeah, that was us. Sorry. Yeah, we'll come.
Hold on, bastard!
We didn't even get the guy. Where's the guy? We need to tell him to go to not McDonald's at least. Where is he? My friend, sorry. I just want to say we're opening a restaurant called Not McDonald's down the road, and we're giving away free food. But absolute pleasure to meet you. And yeah, the people here at McDonald's, they don't know what they're talking about. They're stupid. Have a great day. Big up, my friend.
Not McDonald's.
Oh, amazing. We've got a customer.
Now that Paul Scholes was on his way to our drive-thru, it was time to collect our booth, as the McDonald's managers felt threatened by our clearly better drive-thru.
It's nothing personal. I just want Not McDonald's to be the biggest restaurant in the world. Sometimes you just have to do things in a different way, you know? Please, not the police. All we wanted was to have more customers. Is that a crime? Maybe it's best now we go back.
It's better you leave
The
immediately.
special people who are going to make this crazy idea possible. The Zax employees, who've been transformed into Not McDonald's soldiers.
Guys, we're all here for the same reason. We want Zax to be the greatest drive-thru the world has ever seen. And we don't have to worry about McDonald's because we've got our security team. And you guys really have to be on job today.
Bro, why do my man have so many people working there, bro? For a small restaurant, you have this amount of people working, bro? You got 4 securities, bro, working 1 shift. The fuck? How you gonna get this amount of people working this little shift?
They may be trying to find a way to strike back. So as long as you guys are ready, have you guys got weapons? Oh, really? What weapons?
Secret.
Secret weapons.
That's a secret.
But it doesn't matter, because today, we win. Do we believe that Not McDonald's can be the greatest drive-thru ever? Yeah! Is there anything you want to say, Zach, before we get started?
Let's take McDonald's down.
Let's do it. Everyone, bring it in. 1, 2, 3, Not McDonald's!
We were open. My team were ready to turn this place into the greatest drive-thru ever seen. But we still had no customers.
Someone needs to believe in our project. All we need is the first domino. And the... Hello! Hello! Hi, excuse me, we're serving free food. Could you be my first customer? It's just there on the left. Could you wind the window down? Oh no, he thinks I'm gonna rob him. Hi, sorry. Why won't anybody stop for me?
This was harder than I thought, but luckily for me, a bit of traffic had formed,
No.
meaning people were trapped and couldn't ignore me.
Listen, mate, it looks like you've been working very hard and you'd like food. And maybe you'd like to be my first ever customer at my drive-thru, which is opened right there. Would you take a chance? Hey, thank you. It's just here.
We had got our first customer.
Hello, my friend. What's your name? Greg. Welcome to Not McDonald's. It's a free food experience. We believe we have the most quality food there is, so I would really like to see what you think of our experience. All right, well, come in, Greg. They'll serve you here at the first window. It was a pleasure to meet you. They'll serve you right here. Oh. How you doing?
I'm good.
Nice to meet you. My name's Nico. All right. What would you like to eat?
What is up?
I would recommend the Big Nax burger, but we also have a chicken burger if that's more up the street. Could we get a chicken burger? Would you like some chips with that?
Yeah, there we go.
Can we also get some chips, please? Someone will be there to give you your food at the next window. Great. Nice to meet you. Quick.
Back kitchen and tea. Hi.
Nice to meet you. Nico, what's your name? Someone should make a chain around your name. That'd be great.
Deja vu.
Deja vu. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Greg, our first ever customer.
Why do they have so many staffs?
Is that weird?
I have 2 years, man.
If you could pull up for a review, and someone will be there to interview you over there. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
This was a big moment. I was nervous. I love Zach's food, but that means nothing if the customer doesn't like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Would you come back?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Our first ever customer. Thank you, Greg. Wow. That went great.
Yeah.
He liked it. Maybe Greg will tell all his friends and then we're going to be packed in 5 minutes.
And I was right, as 5 minutes later, along came 2 of Greg's best friends. They both opted for the happier meal, nuggets, chips, and of course, a toy.
Thanks, Nico.
2 more happy customers. But this was only the start. If we want to be the best drive-thru of all time, we had to pass this important test.
I've got a question for you. Yes, of course.
Is that better than McDonald's?
How about you try it right now? Can I watch you try it, or is that a bit weird?
It's a bit weird, man. I don't like people looking at me eating.
Guys, we all just say please. Please. Come on. Please, man.
Nah, that's so weird.
Yay!
The positive feedback about our food kept on delivering.
That is great.
There we go. Oh my, you look great.
The drive-thru was gaining popularity, but we were attracting the wrong type of customer.
Can I possibly have 2 happier meals, please?
Happier meals? For who?
My colleagues at work.
How old are these colleagues? Okay, yeah, he's definitely kidnapped people. Look at him, yeah? I definitely feel like he's hiding someone in his boot. If we could check, I guarantee he drives off. We got to check your boot. Thank you. If you could just pull up and then we'll have an interview and check your boot. Yeah, stop there, yeah? If you could just stop here, mate.
That's it.
Listen, mate.
That's it.
Yeah, he's a wrong one. There's something wrong with him. Now business is up and running, we're going to be helping Zach grow his business into the biggest in the area. Just like Shopify help entrepreneurs grow their businesses. Luckily, it knows all about
Firm the strawberry.
Now business is starting to move a little bit, so it's serious time. It was about time we locked in. That's why I'm sending the Shades mascot Shady to the streets to advertise for us, while I test the team. Business is starting to move. Could I get a big Nax, please?
Of course you can.
By the time I reach that window, will it be there?
Of course you can.
Let's find out.
Big neck, big neck, big neck, big neck, big neck, big neck.
Thank you very much. Big Nax, fair enough. Good work, guys. Good work, good work, good work, good work. Shady has started to bring in customers, and before we knew it, we have 4 cars in our drive-through now.
Oh.
We're packed.
Nice chicken, so it's really nice.
10-10, mate.
That's amazing.
It's so good.
10 out of 10.
On the house, on the house.
Bam.
Yeah. This is what we do at Not McDonald's. We give back. This is difficult. And running a drive-thru is tough.
Not just running a drive-thru. Running a whole restaurant for a video is I don't know what to say. I mean, all these big people, they do that a lot, so it's minor for them. I can't lie.
We were working as a great team and the customers kept on coming.
We're almost at those.
Well, what's the difference?
Wait, I want to get something to eat. My stomach's paining me. I'm starving right now. Let me get something to eat. Need to get something to eat. Damn, this is spicy as well. I didn't realize.
Shades Flurry.
Can I get Shades Flurry, please?
Yeah, is it the separate one or the regular?
The regular.
See, it's good service. You notice that. Just have an honest review. That's the best way to go.
Okay.
So just over there, yeah, and yeah, someone's gonna go with you.
In.
Thanks. So who's going with him, huh?
Oh yeah, 10 out of 10.
Well, what did you think?
I think it's 5 stars.
5 stars. Oh, great. Thanks, man. Thanks.
The people of Glasgow were loving Not McDonald's, so we kept on delivering.
Damn. So much free food.
We found our rhythm and reached our first 50 orders. And while we were working, a bunch of posts were circulating around social media about Not McDonald's. And it wasn't just the customers. Even some news channels were reporting on what we were getting up to. Because of this, we got much busier, which was great. But with that came security issues.
Get them, security, grab them. No one comes on this drive-thru if they're not in a car. Yeah. Hi guys, how you doing? I respect the fact you guys have got e-bikes. I respect that a lot.
Okay, well, what would you like? I had no choice but to serve them. However, this is still a drive-through, so I wasn't going to be serving anyone on foot. You'd have to be on wheels. One Shades Flurry, one Shades Flurry style.
On wheels.
Burger meal. And then one of them, he wants the whole menu.
Got you.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The queue just kept growing and the customers were becoming restless. Okay, oh my gosh. Oh, what's happening over here? What are you doing? Security's on you next. I'm not afraid to admit that even a veteran like me was struggling with the increased demand.
1 beef burger, 3 nuggets.
Big guy.
Huh?
2 milkshakes and a burger meal, please.
Oh, it's too much. 2 milkshakes and a burger meal, please.
Nah, doing this kind of video, you should get bankrupt though. The fuck?
Milkshake, 3 milk, 5 milkshake.
Damn, bro. For free again? It's crazy.
2 strawberry, 5. How about this? Please. Milkshake.
Damn, bro. I
3
can't.
milk, 5 milkshake.
Bro.
Brother, come on. 2 strawberry, 5. How about
Doing this kind of video, you should get bankrupt by now. Like, let's be real.
this, yeah? Know your order before you say it down. If you keep changing it, you're making my job hard. Can we get 11 shush burger
What the
meals?
fuck? Why are niggas on one? You got one bicycle carrying 5 people.
This is too many orders for one person.
Tell me because it gotta be on.
How are we gonna deal with all these customers?
No, you can't. You can. You're probably gonna run out of stock. I won't be surprised if I'm being honest.
What else they ordered?
How you gonna do free food?
I'm sure they'll work it out. This was all getting a bit much for me. What is going on? I can't take this anymore. I can't take this. It felt like half of Glasgow were in the queue. Everyone is occupied. It's just getting busier and busier outside.
Nah, that's crazy. I can't do that shit.
So happy for Zach. This is exactly what he wanted. Queues and queues of customers. McDonald's was surely going to be begging for mercy now, but I wasn't going to give it to them. Foot on the neck. I went to the real McDonald's to see if anyone was still there, and it was a complete ghost town. And I was going to take all the remaining customers they had.
Excuse me, guys.
Hello.
We've got our own drive-through called Not McDo Now.
You shouldn't go in there.
I know, but we're trying to get more customers and...
Right, we'll take one then.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. I think it's a bit naughty what I'm doing.
It is a bit naughty.
Yeah.
If you get caught, they kill you.
Sorry, guys. Free food all day and Not McDo Now's down the road.
So I wonder they're letting you give these out?
Yeah, they don't.
All right.
Because I'm wearing this similar uniform, they think that I work here. Don't tell them, please. You're not going to tell them? No? Have you already told them?
No. Go, I think if she sees you sitting like that, she's going, if she said, no, you're up to something. And me being a policeman, I would know that you look a bit suspicious.
Are you a policeman?
Yes.
I'm not doing anything against the law, though, right?
No.
Okay. I've tried to remain undercover then.
I handed out some more leaflets to soon-to-be Not McDonald's customers to fully clear this place out. But when we were leaving, a worker with some wise words stopped us.
I do, but what would you say, when it gets busy in here, what would you do?
Keep calm and just, if you're unsure whether you're, like, don't rush, because when we start rushing, that's when we start making mistakes.
So don't rush.
Don't rush.
Just have conviction in what we do.
Like, if you're unsure, ask the customer, and the customer's always right.
Can I tell you something? What you're doing for us now is priceless.
Good luck.
With those wise words from that kind lady, I was ready to head back and inspire the team.
And we're back. Oh my God. There's even more people here now. Oh gosh. Team talk, guys. Team talk. Guys, I know you've been smashing it so far, but this is a very stressful situation. I spoke to a wise lady and she told me some advice. Number 1, don't rush. If you're unsure about something, don't worry. If you've got a question, just ask the customer. We've got to keep our quality. And finally, the customer's always right. So we just got to make sure that they feel good in this experience as well. Everyone bring it in. 3, 2, 1, I'm liking it. Let's go.
W team up.
With those words of wisdom, we were much more prepared, which was ideal because all day we'd only been serving people in vehicles. But now, customers were starting to get weirdly creative.
Next. Now, what is happening here? Why have you pulled up in a trolley? What is it you like?
Everything.
Hey, check the nuggets, please. See, that's conviction, yeah? You got someone right here who knows what he wants in life, and then you got you, clueless, in a trolley. Joke back. What's going on here? Where'd you get this bin from? You stole someone's bin. Where'd you get the bin from? Your uncle's house.
How far is it down the road?
It's like 5 minutes.
Okay, alright, say no more. That team talk clearly worked because we were serving so many customers with efficiency. So now I was desperate to chat to Zach. Zach, how does it feel seeing your drive-through this busy?
It's very surreal.
Are you hopeful that people are going to stick around?
I think so. Once they taste the food, they taste the quality, they'll definitely be back.
Well, my brother, you've smashed it so far. It's absolutely mental. Let's keep it going. We've got to keep it going. We're now doing express drive-through. I was taking orders on the keypad, but it became clear that it wouldn't be fast enough. The line was much longer than I'd realised. I mean, just look at this insane queue. Just look at it. It's genuine poetic justice as it stretched all the way to McDonald's.
To taste the quality.
Keep it going. We're now doing express drive-through. I was taking orders on the keypad, but it became clear that it wouldn't be
Express drive-through is crazy, bro.
fast
For
enough.
free
The line
food.
was much longer than I'd realised. I mean, just look at this insane queue. Just look at it. It's genuine poetic justice as it stretched all the way to McDonald's.
The queue stretched all the way back to McDonald's, bro? Nah, that's how to make some noise, though. Can't lie. Bro. This right here is how you make noise.
Truly embarrassed them. Even Shady's dancing on their downfall. It was incredible having this many people want to try our food, but the demand was beyond our limit. We had to find a solution. You're probably thinking, Nico, what crazy genius plan have you cooked up this time? Well, here it is. Give me the burgers, I will give them to the car. This was a foolproof master plan built entirely around my speed. Hello! Despite the slow start, my food delivery service idea was working perfectly. Hello, I'll be back, I'm getting bags. Wow. The queue was significantly lowering and customers were still enjoying the food.
Beautiful beef burger, double patty. Wow, incredible.
That is really good.
You ordered me. Perfect. I'll come back next week as well.
10 banging, man.
10 out of 10. Can't be better. The food is good, the service is good, and I love the atmosphere.
Felt like I was handing out food forever. I was truly exhausted. But finally I was at the back of the queue on the road. I can't walk anymore. Here you go, guys. Thank you, guys. Enjoy your food. How have we done it? Now the queue had almost completely gone. The team were working hard to finish the final few orders.
Echo. Oh my gosh. I just want to say thank you so much. Thousands of people have tried our food because of you and because of what we've done here. And hopefully it's going to give us a really good start. Thank you.
No, thank you, man. Thank you for letting me help.
Yeah.
Zach's appreciation meant a lot to me, and I had a moment to reflect. We've fed over 1,000 people, and hopefully these are going to be customers that come back to Zach's again in the future. So we know we filled their stomachs, but I feel like we filled their hearts as well. But it wasn't over just yet. We had one more person to feed. Okay, my friend, you are the last car. Yeah. Okay, what would you like? So 2 shush burgers.
Yeah, man. Give me that.
And what drink?
Chocolate milkshake.
Okay, chocolate milkshake. Thank you very much. Your food's waiting.
Bye, man.
Here you go. Enjoy. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We've done it. We've done it. High five. Oh my gosh. Oh guys. Guys. Okay. Well done, guys. Well done. We put the shift in. We made it work. Big up. No. Smashed it. After such a long day, I had to talk to the team one final time. Guys, I just want to say, the way this is run, I find so admirable. And I am a specialist in this field, but this is the best time I've ever ran a restaurant, and it's because of the people working in it. So honestly, thank you very much. Thank you. And Zach also had something he wanted to tell me.
We're gonna bring on the Nico burger, which is your special.
Oh, amazing.
And the Shades Flurry is staying on the menu.
Thank you, guys. Oh, you're tearing up. I am as well, to be honest, for the good old times. Let's bring it in. But this time, we'll say Zach's. 3, 2, 1, Zach! Everyone headed home with their heads held high after what we achieved here today. I couldn't help but stick around for a few moments longer. It's been a long time since I opened my first fake McDonald's. And even though every time I've done it, I've enjoyed it, I can safely say this will be the last dance. and I just hope it helps Zach's in the long run. So if you're from Glasgow, there's no need to go to McDonald's because there's a place called Zach's and you'll love it. A few weeks later, I ended up getting an update email from Zach. Hi Nicole, we just wanted to let you know, ever since Not McDonald's, we've been getting a lot busier. We have so many more regular customers, and I'm a lot more hopeful for the future. Kind regards, from Zach.
Damn. Nah. That was a W way to promote his shit though. Alright, let's be real. What do you lot think? That was a W way to promote his shit. Like, real though. Shit, man, my stomach is busting right now. Alright. It's a video I want to
Fern! The hunt for El Chapo.
This is the most heavily guarded prison in Mexico.
Is this real or is this... I think it's real.
Tall mesh fences, huge watchtowers.
I mean, it looks
the
real.
The area is a no-fly zone.
It looks real.
This prison is considered to be unescapable. Yet, today, someone will escape. This someone happens to be the world's most powerful drug lord, El Chapo. He won't use any violence, nor will he climb over the fence. All he will do is walk into his shower and disappear. This is the story of how El Chapo became one of the most successful drug dealers in the history of mankind, how he was hunted by authorities for decades, and how he escaped them over and over again. And it's the story of how an interview with a Hollywood actor and a failing car engine finally brought him down.
Okay.
Huh? He did an interview with a what? Man from the mountain, El Sino.
Man from the mountain.
Montana.
Wait, El Sino? I can pronounce it? El Sino de la Montana. Wait, 1957 though? That's old.
Joaquin Archivado Guzman Loera was born on April 4th, 1957.
Oh, that's when he was born.
In a poor neighborhood, the village La Tuna in Mexico's Sierra Madre Mountains. Boys here don't
man, Alcala, Mexico, we're coming for you someday.
Wishing to be astronauts, firefighters, or doctors. They want to become drug traffickers. It's a way to make money.
Hey, what you saying to the rappers? Is it the rappers 2016?
And money was a way out. People will call Guzman El Chapo because of his height.
Man, W Mans though.
El Chapo drops out of school early. He doesn't even...
W Mans though.
Was study.
What's that? What the fuck? You good though? What you saying though? Where you from?
I want to see like how. I feel like the taller you are, the less likely you are to be successful. I see.
What?
Too many. You know, all them billionaires is like 5'6", right? And like 80% is mad short. It's like they have to compensate for their lack of height with like
money?
Extreme success.
Oh, extreme success. Okay, fair enough.
Why all the short successful?
To finish elementary school.
LeBron.
What you saying though? Hope you're good though. Where you from? The rappers.
6'9".
He spends his time.
Well, LeBron. Okay, true.
Also, thank you for the sub.
I was gonna argue. You're right.
Working on the marijuana and poppy fields, a family tradition. From a young age, El Chapo is extremely ambitious. He makes friends with big names.
Fun enough, yeah, I've never actually. I think I would need to. I think I'm gonna watch a documentary of this El Chapo guy. Like I've watched a lot of documentaries, but I've never watched anything that has to do with El Chapo.
The local drug scene, determined to rise through the ranks of Mexican organized crime. First, he becomes a so-called problem solver. Whenever a truckload of drug shipment misses schedule, El Chapo eliminates the person responsible.
Damn, bro.
His uncompromised.
You telling me that this nigga's been killing from young? He's been killing niggas from young?
attitude makes him trustworthy, and he grows close to the kingpin of the Guadalajara cartel.
Shit, Romania. W Romania though, bro. W Romania. Nah, I need to visit. Someday I'm gonna come to Romania, I believe.
When the boss is arrested, El Chapo keeps the business running, ultimately setting up his own organization with other traffickers, the Sinaloa cartel. He organizes planes, trucks, and rail cars to deliver cocaine and heroin into the United States.
Wow. Hey. El Chapo. Live documentary. Live. Right, where would be the best place to watch a good El Chapo movie? Is it gonna be Netflix? But I can't even find any. I'm moving there in 8 months. Oh, so you're in England? Oh, I thought you're currently in Romania. So wait, so you're moving to Romania in 8 months? So I'm guessing you're actually from Romania then. Okay, so why you moving to Romania? Is it bit work or some kind of shit?
He even builds border crossing tunnels, a skill that will come in handy many years later.
What?
His planes, trucks, and rail cars to deliver cocaine and heroin into the United States. And he even builds border crossing tunnels, a skill that will come in handy many years later.
Damn.
In those early years,
telling me that bro is building tunnels just to move drugs. That's crazy. I'm smart.
One incident really puts El Chapo on the map.
93.
This is Juan Jesus Posadas. He's the Archbishop of Guadalajara and a cardinal, one of the highest ranks in the church. Posadas is a popular man. He advocates for the poor and publicly condemns drug trade. Right now, he's on his way to the airport.
Oh, my dad is building a mansion. Dad though. How old are you though? How old are you?
Airport to meet an ambassador of the Vatican.
Oh no.
At the same time, El Chapo and his bodyguards pull into the parking lot. They are here to catch a flight to the beach resort town of Puerto Vallarta.
Wait.
To meet an ambassador and publicly condemns drug trade. Right now, he is on his way to the airport to meet an ambassador of the Vatican.
Oh no.
At the same time, El Chapo and his bodyguards pull into the parking lot. They are here to catch a flight to the beach resort town of Puerto Vallarta, one of El Chapo's favorite places to party. We don't know exactly what happened in this parking lot next. One thing we know for sure though, the Cardinal will not survive.
I mean, that's not a fucking coincidence, right? It's planned.
Is it?
You don't just end up in the same place as a nigga you hate. It's a big country, bro.
Is the official version.
True.
These brothers run a drug trafficking operation out of Tijuana. They are at war with El Chapo and his cartel. They fight over drug running territory, and somehow they get wind that El Chapo is going to be at the airport that day.
Oh, you're 9. Oh, shit. The meantime I am living here. What do you mean the meantime I am living here? Wow.
So one of the brothers and a group of gunmen, somehow they get at war with El Chapo and his cartel. They fight over drug running territory, and somehow they get wind that El Chapo is going to be at the airport that day. So one of the brothers and a group of gunmen rush there to ambush him. When they spot him and his bodyguards, they step out of their cars and open fire. El Chapo and his men run toward the terminal building, taking cover behind cars in the lot. It's raining bullets, but somehow they manage to escape without getting hit.
Somehow.
The failed assassination leaves 7 people dead, among them the Cardinal. This is the version of events that authorities will publicly report. Posadas was caught in the crossfire. Wrong time, wrong place. But there are doubts about this story. His death doesn't appear like a coincidence. Forensic experts will later say it's likely that the gunman killed the Cardinal deliberately. He was shot 14 times from close range. Later, the officials suggested
close range, bro. That's not. So, oh yeah, close range, bro. At this point, that's not even. That's no mistake. That's no crossfire. That's real. That's you're literally very close to it. You can't tell me that shit is crossfire.
Gunmen have mistaken the cars. El Chapo regularly drives a white Mercury Grand Marquis, the same model Posadas sat in that day.
So they just shot both?
The gunman thought it's El Chapo's car and opened fire. But the Cardinal wore his robe when he was shot. He was not dressed at all like a drug lord. If the gunman killed him at a close range, how could they have confused him with El Chapo? Years later, the successor of Posadas will make a serious accusation. He claims the murder of the Cardinal was a crime of the state.
Yeah. So what? How you gonna find Romania? Is it nice over there? And are you like permanently moving to Romania?
Perpetrado.
What does that mean?
Por la Policía Judicial Federal, es decir, por la Policía de la PGR.
He believes the police carried out the killing for the Mexican government. Posadas had accused government officials of having ties to these cartels. Up to this day, it remains a mystery. What really happened in 1993 at Guadalajara Airport?
There's nothing.
This is El Chapo's wife, his sons, and one of his closest partners. Just 2 months ago, El Chapo was captured and brought to Altiplano Maximum Security Prison. Now the group is working on a plan to get him out. They begin by acquiring an old property 1 kilometer away from the prison. Next, they buy an old warehouse nearby. Here they store weapons in an armored pickup truck.
Damn.
Then they hire workers for one very specific job, digging a sophisticated tunnel.
Digging!
It can't be that easy to build tunnels,
Back in 1993, after the shootout at Guadalajara Airport, the Mexican government placed a bounty on El Chapo. It took just 2 weeks until he was found and arrested. He denies being responsible for the death of the Cardinal. He insists that he was the supposed target of the shootout. Ultimately, the authorities believe him. They don't charge him for homicide, just for drug trafficking. He is sentenced to 20 years in a Mexican prison.
That's it?
But he continues to run the Sinaloa cartel from behind bars. Through his lawyers, he passes orders to his closest allies. He doesn't need to be in the room to pull strings. His empire runs on whispered instructions and tightly coordinated moves. Sometimes real power is remote. With any desk you Chapo has enough of life in prison. Also, the Mexican Supreme Court just approved a law that makes it easier to
No
extradite
tunnel digging stream agent, don't even think about it. Gang, that's not something you could do in a stream. I would never think about that, bro. That's like like a marathon. That would take months and months.
criminals like
with
him
the right
to the US.
equipment.
Time to get out. The official version of his first prison escape is spectacular. He supposedly bribes a guard who helps him climb into a laundry cart.
Bro, I'm confused. Like, it's crazy.
The guard then pushes the cart out of the cell, down the hallways, and through an unguarded gate to the parking lot. El Chapo jumps out and climbs into the trunk of a car.
Oh, so this was the first time he escaped.
The guard gets in and drives to the outer prison gate. After a quick search, the car is waved through. Nobody checks the trunk.
Because why would you?
But again, that's just the official story. Several authors and journalists don't buy it. One argues that the prison's checkpoints were equipped with heat and motion sensors, capable of detecting any living creature, even a cat. That means the alarms would have gone off. Instead, the journalists suggest that El Chapo may have left the prison dressed in a police uniform, escorted by other corrupt officers.
Hey, that nigga really playing Hitman for real, bro.
Bro, is in some kind of movie. Well, you said like who? Wait, what you on about? Are you on about what I'm watching?
He dressed up like an officer.
Nah. I don't think that's really possible in real life though.
He had to have been the most notorious nigga in there. You would be able to spot him.
Exactly.
One way or
it's not possible to dress like an officer, bro. You're like one of the most popular person on there. You're the most popular person on there, so you will definitely get caught.
another, systemic corruption likely played a role, and El Chapo put his newly won freedom to use.
Disney movie ad escape.
Nah, definitely I need to watch a series about this guy.
In the following years, the Mexican cartel landscape changes dramatically. In 2002, the leader of the Tijuana cartel is killed in a shootout with police.
Ooh.
One of the brothers who had supposedly tried to assassinate El Chapo at the airport. A year later, the leader of the Gulf cartel is arrested. Two major cartels are now without leadership. El Chapo sees an opportunity. He pushes into Tijuana and Gulf territory, triggering brutal fighting. Nuevo Laredo, an area along the US-Mexican border, practically turns into a war zone. Former forces of the Mexican army begin working for El Chapo. They clash with what's left of the Gulf cartel, whose core fighters were partly trained by the US. Early on, the violence results in more than 1,000 deaths, many of them civilians. And that's only the beginning. In 2006, Felipe Calderón becomes Mexico's new president. Determined to crack down on organized crime, he declares war on the cartels and deploys the military. The violence escalates dramatically. Between 2007 and 2014, over 160,000 people died in the course of the war on drugs in Mexico. In these years of bloodshed, El Chapo rises. He becomes the world's most wanted criminal, transforming the Sinaloa cartel into one of the most powerful criminal organizations in history. It becomes the top supplier of drugs to the United States: cocaine, heroin, methamphetamine, and fentanyl.
Damn, that's like it's the big four right there, huh?
Well, let me say again.
Cocaine, heroin, methamphetamine, and fentanyl.
True. That's the big four right there.
That's like the big four right there, huh?
When did he die though? Let me check.
Man, he got it all covered. At fentanyl, he was early to the game, huh? This just now I feel like is becoming a big deal.
El Chapo's cartel operates in 50 countries and generates billions of dollars in profits each year.
50 countries.
In turn, El Chapo becomes extremely wealthy, eventually making...
Is this nigga not dead? Wait, is he not dead? Oh! Nah, this is crazy. 50B. That's crazy. Bro, wait, I'm confused as fuck. So we're saying that he's not dead yet? I thought he was dead.
He said Mount Rushmore.
Generally.
Mount Rushmore of drugs.
Forbes list of the world's billionaires.
There's no way they think there's 63 people
becomes
more
extremely wealthy,
than him.
eventually making
There's
Forbes list.
no shot they think there's 63 people more powerful than him. Oh. Is this him?
List of the world's billionaires.
It is.
Wait,
No
it
wonder-
was what?
Is this him?
63
The world's billionaires.
It is.
powerful people.
No wonder it's hard to keep him locked up.
I didn't know his legal name.
El Chapo's rescue commando needs to know the exact location of his prison cell, so they smuggle a GPS watch into his prison cell, disguised as a food item. Now the workers know in what direction they need to dig. Over the span of a year, they dig a sophisticated tunnel, a carefully planned complex construction costing approximately $5 million to make.
See?
The tunnel is 1.5 kilometers long and 1.70 meters high. It is reinforced by a wooden frame. There are lights and even a ventilation system. Digging a tunnel creates a lot of dirt, so the workers build a rail system with a motorcycle adapted to it to move the dirt out of the tunnel. The construction is also supposed to function as an escape vehicle later on. But how did El Chapo end up in El Altiplano in the first place?
Hogan.
Andrew Hogan is an agent with the Drug Enforcement Agency. He wants to take down the most powerful drug lord on Earth, perhaps in history. Currently, he's looking for allies, but he soon discovers somehow there is no task force, no team, not even a single federal agent assigned to the job of bringing El Chapo to justice. So he takes a Spanish class and prepares to move to Mexico.
Wait, so bro is American? And he moved to Mexico? Wait.
Of bringing El Chapo to justice. So he takes a Spanish class and prepares to move to Mexico.
What? So bro is American? And he decided to move to Mexico?
No way he learned the whole language.
Oh, that's crazy.
Meanwhile, one of Andrew's colleagues in the US manages to get the pin to El Chapo's BlackBerry, thanks to someone in his inner circle.
BlackBerry.
He tracks down his phone to the holiday resort Cabo San Lucas. The colleague immediately calls Andrew. They're excited, and so they pass the information to the officials in Mexico.
Whoa.
The DEA and Mexican police quickly head down to the place where El Chapo is supposedly hiding, but he's nowhere to be found.
Nah, that's crazy.
Next, they
that
narrow
nigga
down
is
El
fucking
Chapo's phone signal to one of
always
the
hiding
residents
every
near the
single
resort
time,
Cabo
though.
San Lucas. This time, it's a hit. He's there. But before the forces arrive, El Chapo just escapes through the back door. Somehow he makes it to an airstrip without being caught and is flown to safety.
Wow.
How? How?
Bro. It's him!
El Chapo always seems to be one step ahead. He constantly changes his SIM cards and phones and simply outsmarts the authorities. One DEA agent supposedly said the Mexicans couldn't catch El Chapo if he was standing at the fucking Starbucks across the street from the embassy. But Andrew Hogan doesn't give up.
Probably got on the ground.
Hey, you know why? Because America can't catch lots of bad guys, bro. You mean to tell me the most powerful drug dealer of all time can't be caught? Nigga, duh, he can't be caught. Yeah, he got motion. The nigga breaking out of prison every time you put him in a maximum facility prison.
That's crazy.
He said the Mexicans couldn't catch him.
Standing at the fucking Starbucks across the street from the embassy.
But
Andrew Hogan doesn't give up. In May 2012, he moves to Mexico City with his family and takes over the Sinaloa case. In the months that follow, he and his team begin intercepting members of El Chapo's inner circle. Bit by bit, they uncover the cartel's complex communication system, how often numbers are changed, possible code names, and GPS locations. Slowly, a picture begins to emerge.
Oh, shit.
One day,
hold on. What Americanized Mexican restaurants do niggas have in Mexico, chat?
Do they even have any Mexican restaurants in Mexico though?
Like, no way they have Chipotle down there, right?
I don't think so. No,
what do they have?
They should.
They got churches?
Popeyes?
Mexican food?
Taco Bell?
Oh, they got Taco. I forgot about Taco Bell.
I mean, they probably got a lot.
Nigga, Popeyes is Louisiana food, bro.
Chapo seemingly wants to meet an underling in person, and he sends one of his chauffeurs to pick him up. Hogan tracks his phone. The chauffeur finally arrives at a place in Culiacan. The signal leads to a group of 5 houses. Hogan organizes a capture operation with dozens of Mexican Marines, helicopters, and trucks, and he joins the mission himself. They surround the property and storm inside. But once again, El Chapo is gone. Instead, they find a strangely placed bathtub covering the entrance to a tunnel that leads into the sewers of Culiacan.
Insane.
But this time, the Marines manage to stay on El Chapo's tail.
But I'm confused right now too.
3 days later, they find out that one of his men had driven him to the coastal town of Mazatlan, to a hotel.
The fuck they
The
find
Marines
that out?
enter the 4th floor of the hotel. They storm into room 401, heading straight for the bedroom. El Chapo is with his family. He barricades himself in the bathroom with an assault rifle. His wife pleads with the soldiers not to harm their daughters. Shortly after El Chapo surrenders, they got him.
Okay.
Cap.
Andrew
Really?
Hogan's
That's how you
job is done now. He caught the most wanted man on the planet, and he worries for the safety of his family, who moved to Mexico with him.
First,
they board a plane back to the U.S. Meanwhile, El Chapo goes to Altiplano. The U.S. is pushing hard for his extradition. This would likely be
why is he trying to extradite him to the U.S. though?
his doom, the end of his reign. Time for another tunnel.
How? This is the real Prison Break.
The rescue team and the workers managed to locate the exact spot of El Chapo's cell shower. They build a 10-meter vertical passageway that connects the tunnels to the cell, including a ladder. All this digging and drilling creates a lot of noise. Several inmates are complaining, but the guards ignore them. El Chapo's rescue team manages to
wait, so that means they knew and they had the drilling and no one said anything though?
complete the 5 million tunnel directly into his prison cell, without anyone interfering. All that's left is breaking through the cell. The guards ignore them. El Chapo's rescue team manages to complete the 5 million tunnel directly into his prison cell, without anyone interfering. All that's left is breaking through the cell floor, and thus comes the day.
Come on, they're playing on. That's novice difficulty.
El Chapo sits on his bed. A surveillance camera monitors him closely.
It was loud
The camera
and
also
nobody
reports
checked
audio.
it out.
You can hear television. The volume is turned up. But you also hear loud banging noises. Probably someone is breaking through the cell floor. Next, El Chapo begins to pace up and down in his cell. After some time, he walks to his shower stall, bends over, and goes back to his bed. He removes his shoes, sits for a second. Then he walks behind the shower wall and simply disappears.
What the fuck?
He squeezes through the hole in the ground. It's just 50 by 50 centimeters wide.
Shit.
1 meter below, he finds footing on a ladder. He climbs down 10 meters into the ground until he reaches the tunnel. Someone is already waiting for him, likely his wife's brother.
Oh,
The rescuer
fuck.
sits on the motorcycle on rails. El
What?
Chapo climbs on behind him. Together, they make the 1.5 kilometer ride to the other end of the tunnel.
Nobody heard any of that.
Are you telling me that bro, the moment you heard the digging, you meant to get just investigate the whole shit.
When they arrive, El Chapo and his companion climb up a small ladder through the exit shaft. They end up in an unfinished house, covered with construction material. An ATV is parked outside. They drive a short distance to a warehouse and switch to an SUV. Then they drive for 2 hours, until they arrive at an airstrip. A plane is already waiting.
And no one knew that this guy's gone?
They board it and fly to Sinaloa. Two months later, one of El Chapo's sons posts a tweet. "I'm doing fine here. You already know with whom." Attached is a photo, presumably with his father. The tweet is tagged with a location, Costa Rica.
Hold on,
Let's back up for a second. Some things about this spectacular escape just don't add up.
Yeah.
I know, bro. Why didn't they investigate? Exactly what I'm saying.
There's video footage of guards watching their screens as El Chapo disappears, yet it takes them 20 minutes to check a cell. They even wait a few more minutes before they finally enter and check the escape hole. Also, it seems unlikely that building such a tunnel truly went unnoticed, after all inmates actively complained about the drilling noise. A large majority of Mexicans believe the escape was an inside job. Shortly after El Chapo's second prison escape, the prison's warden and 2 other officials were fired. Next, 4 Mexican officials were charged. 2 were members of Mexico's Secret Service, based at the prison. The other 2 were guards who sat in the control room, monitoring El Chapo's cell. The accusation is that they bought El Chapo.
Obviously, they made all that sound, they made all that noise.
Exactly.
Come on, man. Like, you mean to tell me everybody just heard the sound?
I just ignored it?
Motorcycle, bro. Even that, the way the neighbor.
No, but not even about the motorcycle. The whole digging.
Neighboring cells didn't hear that. I mean,
valuable time by not raising.
The thing is, why didn't they check? Why did the police bother to go? Exactly what I'm saying. It took them 20 minutes.
The alarm once the drug lord was gone. And El Chapo, he again becomes one of the most wanted criminals on earth.
Again.
The pressure to finally bring him to justice is higher than ever. The hunt is on. Then El Chapo makes a crazy move. He knows he's considered a legend.
You don't have to threaten me with death to take that bribe, my boy. Man, you gotta think, bro. These niggas not making no money as COs and warden. They not making no money. They could literally make a killing, right? Even if you say no, even if he don't kill you, you don't want to be an enemy to the most powerful nigga alive. Just for your own safety, even if he wasn't offering you money, if he said do this,
you gotta do it.
You're gonna say yes, bro.
In Mexico, and he wants even more fame. A movie about his life on the big screen. Sean Penn is already involved in a production about him, along with Mexican actress Kate Del Castillo. Castillo manages to contact El Chapo and his associates. Finally, El Chapo agrees to meet her and Sean Penn in person to talk about the movie, while technically he's on the run.
It's insane.
This is a photo of the meetup. Sean Penn interviews El Chapo about his career as a drug lord, a story later published by the Rolling Stone. In it, Penn reveals that El Chapo's escape tunnel engineers have been flown to Germany for 3 months of extensive additional training necessary to deal with the low-lying water table beneath the prison. It's a gripping read. Beneath his smile, there's a doubtlessness to his facial expression. A question comes to mind as I observe his face, both as he speaks as while he listens. What is it that removes all doubt from a man's eyes? Is it power, admirable clarity, or soullessness? But according to government sources, the interview is also a crucial factor for investigators to get closer to El Chapo. Apparently all the while they're monitoring Penn and Castillo's movements very closely. It's October 9th, 2015. Mexican special forces are closing in on him in the mountains of Sinaloa.
Why would he agree to that shit? Seems fishy. Because they're making a movie about him and the nigga want to farm aura in the movie, bro.
True.
Facts. If you found out it was Hollywood actors about to make a movie about you, come on, bro. You gonna tell him some...
After a while, they actually spot him. He's only got one bodyguard with him. This is their moment. They take off after them, chasing them through the terrain. As they get nearer, El Chapo falls off a cliff. His bodyguard finds him and carries him to the depths of the forest. The special forces lose sight of them and they escape. A catastrophic failure.
Damn.
But the authorities don't give up the hunt. In January 2016, they get another chance. The Marines managed to locate El Chapo once again in the coastal city of Los Mochis.
They keep
The
finding
clue
this
comes from
nigga,
a taco
bro.
order placed from a white van. Witnesses say the driver is one of El Chapo's men. The Marines begin to surveil the car. It ultimately leads them to a safe house. A few hours later, the soldiers storm the place. Cartel gunmen try to hold them off. A gunfight breaks out. The Marines eventually push up to the second floor, then the roof. But El Chapo is gone.
Of course he is. Another
True to his
fucking tunnel.
form, he and one of his gunmen fled through a hidden tunnel.
How to fucking know, man? This nigga's
Right
a
now,
tunnel
they're
demon.
climbing out of a drainage tunnel a short distance away.
In
right across from a
Walmart.
Walmart. El Chapo and his gunmen need to escape quickly. They steal a car, guns drawn, but after just driving a few blocks, the car breaks down.
How?
So they ditch it and lose valuable time. Then they take over another car and manage to get on the highway, but it's too late. Police finally arrest El Chapo, one of history's most powerful drug lords.
Again.
He tells the officers, "You are all going to die." 40 of his assassins are supposedly on their way to free him, but he gets handed over to the Marines, and it's over. After a decade of hide and seek, escaping over and over again, in all likelihood protected by systemic corruption, El Chapo has finally been caught. Later that day, the Mexican...
Do you think his life is fun? Like,
his life is not fun.
It's not. It can't be that fun. Always thinking that somebody has your location, like that type of paranoia and anxiety. It don't matter how much money you have. I can't imagine a nigga can sit back, lay in bed, and think, "What if the Marines show up tonight?"
Every day.
Especially because he has a family, so like you never know when they might try and take your family. You don't know, like everybody around you is in danger all the time. I can't imagine he's having fun, man.
Nah, the life is crazy.
And President tweets, "Mission
He's just on a
accomplished.
power trip.
We
Like
have
he
him."
just loved power. But I don't know if that's fun.
Soon after, El Chapo was extradited to the United States, the one thing he truly feared. On July 17th, 2019, 3 years after his second escape, he was sentenced to life in Colorado's Supermax prison. That's where he remains locked up to this day.
Oh, he's still alive?
The Sinaloa cartel and other Mexican cartels are as strong as ever, operating as undeterred global organizations. There's so much more to this story that we couldn't cover in this video, but apparently some video journalist obsessed with maps is about to pick it up very soon.
What the fuck?
Love your stuff.
He in Colorado right now, nigga.
We will keep you posted.
Yo.
Wait, I'm still alive. That's crazy. I didn't know he was still alive.
W video, Fern. W video. So he's still running it. Well, it sounds like anybody could run it, right? Anybody could run it, bro. Even if he stays in jail forever. You don't think anybody else in the cartel is capable of running that organization, bro?
Don't you think he's gonna escape? Do you not think he's gonna escape again though? I think the nigga is definitely gonna escape again. I don't know how, but he's definitely gonna try and escape. The CIA built the ultimate spies. Would not expect what? It's real?
Almost, I can't believe it's a real title. How the CIA uses animals to spy.
Is that real?
This pigeon is a CIA spy. It's wearing a tiny high-tech camera, and it's about to gather...
How you gonna tell a pigeon to fly to a specific place and it's gonna fly to a specific place? I thought you only do that to like the pirates, or is it pirates? Yeah, the pirates.
Right?
Submarines. This is a dolphin. Right now, it's being trained to carry bombs and attach them to enemy vessels.
A dolphin trained to carry a bomb?
Hold on, wait. The bird. The bird.
The dolphin.
There's a dolphin with a bomb?
That's crazy.
Possibly miniaturized nuclear bombs. This Raven isn't just flying around. It's on a mission. Currently, it's heading towards the hotel room of a KGB agent to plant a bug there.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Don't drag these beautiful creatures into your mess. No,
for real.
Not.
How they gonna do that?
Ravens. Look. I was in Canada, and it was nothing but beautiful, smart, juicy ravens, bro. They were all so intelligent and smart and cute and adorable. They have nothing to do with CIA. It's impossible.
And this cat has been sent to spy on a Chinese diplomat. It had a microphone.
No, it doesn't.
That's a cat.
Cats are juicy. It's an adjective.
This all sounds like science fiction, but animal spies are very real. Their stories have long been shrouded in secrecy, myths, and legends,
Bro, really crazy.
The CIA released a large trove of previously classified documents.
Why'd they do that?
They give us a glimpse into how the CIA tries to weaponize animals.
You're looking
Today
juicy.
we will look at the 4 most spectacular projects. They reveal a story of Cold War paranoia, unchecked hubris, absurd waste, spectacular failures, and wild ideas that were taken too far.
Yo, can I tell you guys something? Hold on, is a car about to hit the kitty cat?
I don't know if I can believe this is really real.
That really pissed me off, gang.
Based on declassified CIA documents. Of course, the CIA wants to present itself in a certain light, and it's careful about what it reveals. Some parts are heavily redacted, and sometimes other sources give conflicting information. We can only present what we know, and if we don't know something, we'll be transparent about it. As always, you can find our sources.
But I have 1%. What do you mean 1%? You mean your phone battery? You mean your phone battery?
Is in the description.
Bro, we trust you. Go ahead.
Humans weaponize animals to make use of special capabilities they themselves lack. A dog's sense of smell is up to 10,000 times stronger than ours. It's perfect for sniffing out illegal drugs. To cross the Alps and invade Italy, the Carthaginian general Hannibal used war elephants. During World War II, the Polish army deployed a brown bear.
Said war elephants is crazy.
War elephants.
War elephant is crazy.
What the fuck is a war elephant?
War elephant.
What species is that?
War elephant is crazy.
During World War II, the Polish army deployed
Was
a
that
brown
war
bear in
elephant?
Wojciech to the Italian front. In Iraq, the US military worked with dolphins, putting their unparalleled echolocation skills to use detecting underwater mines. And some work with animals is veiled in secrecy. By their nature, it's hard to tell exactly how far these programs have progressed. In 2019, a beluga whale was discovered in Norwegian waters wearing a camera harness. A tag identified it as belonging
Come on,
to
that's
St. Petersburg,
mad
Russia.
obvious.
It was quickly accused of being a spy. In 2007, Iran apprehended 14 squirrels near a nuclear
Hey, who did that?
The animals were arrested as spies.
Nigga!
In 2018, a senior military advisor told journalists that Western nuclear spies have been using lizards to collect information about Iran's nuclear program.
What?
Animals have been
Lizard?
human spies lack. People simply don't notice them. Unlike human agents or advanced technology like drones, animals can typically pass undetected, even in secure areas.
Lizard is crazy.
Animals are not natural spies. They need training.
Yeah, they are.
The CIA faced a mighty adversary, the Soviet Union. In trying to claim the upper hand, the agency explored all sorts of methods, some of them highly unorthodox. Psychedelic drugs,
lizard is
mind
crazy.
control, silent killer weapons, stealing Russian submarines, and, of course, animal agents.
So you mean to tell me that they...
A lizard and a raven, bro?
You know what I hate about this? This is like bad PR for these animals, gang.
But wait, what do you mean by PR for animals, though? You're not trying to promote animals?
Bruh.
The CIA launched Project Axiolite. The goal was to provide reliable trained avian vehicles for emplacement, transport, and or recovery of reconnaissance surveillance
It
sensors
isn't.
to
I'm
meet
telling you,
operational
gang.
requirements as defined by the sponsor.
You got, bro, human beings, nigga, these niggas is bots. Okay? Niggas get done watching The Lion King and think hyenas are bad people. You can't tell me that's not bad PR, bro.
It is.
Like the day you find out sharks don't even like hunting humans, that's a crazy day because you got done watching Jaws.
Nah, that's crazy. That's some crazy shit, though.
In other words, the CIA was training birds to transport things like recording devices. But which birds were spy material?
Hyenas are just ugly? That's cap too! They're adorable! They're like big dogs! They're so cute!
He's colossal.
Yo. That is some crazy shit. That is some crazy shit.
No.
I've never seen an hyena, and I think if I see one, I might be scared though. I don't know about what you just said about hyenas being cute though. Like, let's be real. Let's calm down on that part.
No way, nigga just say yuck, ew. I heard yuck. Oh, you guys are sick. You're sick, dude. You're fucking sick. You was eating good back then.
The cockatoos seem to be a wild card.
Bro, what the fuck is a cockatoo?
While Memo states, we are completely in the dark as to what the possibilities are in regard to this critter. There were high hopes for the hawks. Brandy and GB are two of the program's hawks. They were especially reliable and determined. They could locate
Why
specific
don't they use a
objects
bald
and
eagle? That's
features in
American.
territory.
What's that?
They could carry a 13-ounce package for more than a mile. They could even remove objects from a harness they themselves were wearing.
Shit.
But in general, they were not considered strong flyers.
No.
Wait.
Horned owls respond to a high-frequency whistle and can be recalled by trainers, even in extreme low-light situations. But in daylight, their ability to discern objects is much worse than that of other birds. As time progresses, one unlikely candidate stands out.
Raven.
Doodah, a raven.
Damn.
We now know that ravens are extremely intelligent birds.
Yeah.
They have excellent memories, can plan for the future, and are capable of using tools and solving puzzles. Researchers have found that 4-month-old ravens can perform certain cognitive tasks, as well as adult great apes.
True.
CIA documents usually stick to dry facts, but Doodah was Project Axiolite's superstar.
Doodah. Wait, is that what the CIA are calling it now? Is that what the CIA are calling it, or what?
In one memo, an agent dedicates a whole page to the saga of Doodah. Project Axiolite began at a Navy facility at San Clemente Island off the coast of California. There, the CIA tested the strength of various birds. Their task, fly from the island to a boat and back. This might sound easy, but the distance was challenging, and the winds could be strong. Most birds can manage to fly between 50 yards and 1.5 miles. Doodah, meanwhile, flew 3.5 miles.
Damn,
A
Doodah.
few months later, he was almost doubling that distance.
Damn,
He was
Doodah.
also problem solving. In every session, he would figure out exactly the right altitude he needed to fly for the unique wind conditions.
That's
Aggressive
crazy.
native birds posed a major threat to the CIA trainees. Wild gulls and ravens soon figured out their training schedule. Once they knew when the CIA birds would show up, they would lie in wait and then attack. But Doodah solved this problem too. To avoid the gulls, he'd keep to a higher altitude and
Damn.
outfly them. The
Oh
wild
my
ravens
god.
were another
Oh my
matter.
god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I
Wait.
literally love ravens even more after learning that. Yo, gang, they adjust that fast?
They'd hide behind the bluffs, waiting for an opportunity to attack. Doodah's solution was to engage in brief dogfights with the ravens, while leading them further and further from shore. After about a mile, they would give up and turn back.
What?
Ravens' intelligence made them good at more than flying. According to Navy animal trainer Bob Bailey, they could be taught to recognize specific desks, open drawers, and carry heavy objects like file folders.
I mean, hey,
The CIA
ravens are like, bro.
Doodah
They're very, very smart. Let's be real.
According to the CIA documents, this is how they did it. A CIA agent wants to record a secret
Is that
conversation
illegal?
between enemy agents. He knows where and when it's taking place, down to the building and the exact room. Now he needs to get a recording device close to the conversation, as inconspicuously as possible. To do this, he goes to a nearby building with a view of the targeted location, no more than 300 feet away. With him, he has a trained raven. At the appropriate time, he aims a tiny flashing laser at the window ledge outside the room where the conversation is taking place. Then he releases the raven from its cage. The bird takes a disguised listening device in its beak and flies to the spot indicated by the laser to plant the equipment. The agent then turns on a special desk lamp to signal to the raven that it's time to return. Later on, the raven is sent to a virtual desk lamp.
Hey, well, anybody that played Call of Duty know when you see this light right here, my nigga, you better strafe. You better jump, you better prone, you better crouch, nigga. There is a sniper rifle somewhere. This is too obvious. This and the red dot. Those are like the scariest things I could see.
To signal to the raven that it's time to return. Later on, the raven is sent to retrieve the recording device by the same method. At least, this is how it's described in the document, Operator's Manual, Avian Delivery System. In real life, things didn't go as smoothly. Training a wild animal to be a spy takes time. It takes planning. If the CIA is still training animals today, they're most likely using Udu's all-in-one management software.
No, they're not.
Eye training was only used as
Bro said the CIA are probably using Udu's awesome software. And bro is like, no, come on, no, that like,
time. And the
bro's just trying to promote shit. Allow him.
Seems to have been unsuccessful.
No,
Unfortunately,
they're not.
Doodah's luck eventually ran out.
No.
One day he was attacked by a pair of wild ravens he'd fought many times before. All three birds disappeared from sight.
No.
And Doodah never returned.
No.
He was presumed killed in action.
Well, is Doodah just one bird, just one raven, or like all type of raven? They call them Doodah. Because at this point, it feels like They're just referring to one specific type of raven.
Mourns his loss. He was in a class by himself, writes his trainer. He had a
The
very
RP
large bag of
Pirates.
tricks and was loved by all. In view of these talents, I suppose I shouldn't have been too surprised when he so quickly became a star on this project. In spite of our deep sense of loss, writes the anonymous agent, we do understand such tragedies are inevitable. Ravens aren't the only birds the CIA used as spies. In secret locations across the United States, Project Axiolite was also busy turning the humblest of birds into covert eyes in the skies.
I mean, hey, pigeons are very, very calm animals. Depends. I mean, depends. I would say
September
depends.
1976, aerial photographs show the Soviets building nuclear submarines in Leningrad. But the CIA needs more information. Spy planes fly tens of thousands of feet above their target, while satellites are restricted to space. From these distances, it's impossible to take detailed high-resolution photos.
Shit.
Enter pigeons. A pigeon could fly about 100 feet over a target any time, day or night, and regardless of the weather. Most importantly, no one would notice it, and they could clearly be trained. Pigeons are no strangers to war.
How smart are they?
During World War II, the British National Pigeon Service would drop cases of the birds over occupied Europe.
But a lot of people have like pigeons though. If you want to talk about animals that are smart, pigeons are a bit smart and they're a bit calm. Like some of them, like to be honest, I feel it all just depends on the area. I would say the area of the pigeon.
British National Pigeon Service? It's an organization?
People would send them back with information about daily life or even military details like troop movements. The key was their unique honing instinct. Anywhere you release a pigeon, it can find its way back home. Even today, this ability still isn't fully understood. To exploit
Is that
pigeons'
not
natural
obvious,
talents for
though?
aerial photography, the CIA's Office of Research and Development created special 16mm cameras and harnesses for the birds to wear. The harnesses were made of leather and attached to the birds with adjustable Velcro tabs. They were designed to allow the birds full freedom of movement while holding the camera steady during flight. The cameras were lightweight and miniaturized. Each had a small battery-powered motor that advanced the film and cocked the shutter. Each camera had its own timer. When it went off, the camera would take pictures for just a few minutes, resulting in 150 to 220 photos. Together, the camera and harness weighed just 39.5 grams. To produce useful images, pigeons needed to fly directly over their target at exactly the right time. But this could be difficult to arrange.
Yeah, sounds like
Once
it.
they were released,
Definitely.
the pigeons would fly back home in a more or less direct line. If the target was located on that line, there was a fairly good chance the pigeons would fly over it. But in covert situations, it wasn't always possible to release pigeons in ideal locations. Some areas were restricted, others were too exposed. To get around this problem, CIA handlers tried to teach the birds ABC flight. Point A is the point of release, point B is the target, and point C is the pigeon's home loft.
Fuck do you teach him that?
To begin with, temporary targets a short distance away
Phoenix, think what do
were
we sell?
established at point B. When they flew to these targets, the pigeons were rewarded. Over time, they were conditioned to expect this reward. Next, the reward at point B was eliminated, but to receive a reward at point C, they had to fly over point B first.
Damn.
And that's how they trained a pigeon to move from A to B to C.
That's crazy.
Once the birds were conditioned, they moved on to longer training flights. Inflatable white radums 20 feet in diameter were used as point B. The CIA trained and tested birds in lofts in Oregon, Virginia, Missouri, and Alaska. Alaska, it was noted, shared certain geographical features with areas of interest in the Soviet Union. The training yielded mixed results. Birds were often lost along the way. Some birds simply flew away.
Wow.
Some were killed by wild birds. On the longer training flights,
Hey,
many
what you
birds
mean
flew too low
what you mean
or
they
free
flew away,
or
nigga?
hit by cars.
It flew away.
Birds sometimes disappeared while wearing the special equipment that had been developed for them. Losses were time-consuming and expensive. Each time a bird was lost, a new one had to be purchased and trained. Some of the photos taken were very high quality.
Training could probably take
Some
a
missed the
long.
target entirely.
Training could probably take a long time. Training could take probably a long time. Training could probably take the most time, I'd say.
There's no way these niggas is training pigeons for these pics, gang. This is the photo? What type of action are you taking based on this photo? Is that a motherboard? No, nigga, this is the top of a building.
That's a building? a
and you can see
building.
a car here in a person.
Wait. But at least I'm seeing some rockets. Okay, wait, I'm seeing cars, but what's on the roof of the building though?
Again, were very high quality. Some missed the target entirely.
Okay, what camera is connected to this pigeon, man?
Why is the quality so bad like this?
Even when the birds were fully trained, they could be relied on to complete their ABC mission only about 1 out of 4 times.
Hell no.
A sea flight still held potential though. If the release point was chosen carefully, with a target area between it and the home loft, CIA analysts felt there was a high probability the birds would fly over the intended target and obtain the high-resolution photos required. So the CIA knows that the Soviets are building nuclear submarines in the Admiralty and Sudomek shipyards in Leningrad, now known as St. Petersburg, and it needs high-resolution photos. Time for the pigeons to shine.
Why didn't they just train ravens, gang?
Between himself and the pigeon's home loft. To do this
Are
without
pigeons
being detected
smarter?
will require clandestine release techniques. The documents mention 3 that are considered as options. One is releasing the birds from underneath a large overcoat. The second option is briefcases and shopping bags with trick bottoms. The third option is this Volkswagen Beetle. A
Okay.
hole is cut in the floor. When the car is parked, pigeons are released through the hole. They waddle out from underneath the car and immediately take flight. The operation is to go ahead by August 1978, but here the trail goes cold. It's unclear whether the operation actually ever happened.
This is pointless,
the
bro.
documents don't say.
I'll say this is
Come
pointless.
on, man. All right, the Raven shit, it kind of worked a little bit, but they only had one. They got one standout. That's like if Shohei Ohtani was the only player on your fucking team, right? But you need to build a team around that. And they have a team for him, bro.
Low key, the Raven was probably way more smart than the fucking pigeon, cause he said 1 in 4. So that means like, okay, 1% of them could probably fly from point A to point C.
Pigeons, it's like everybody on your team being Luke Ridnour. You're
Sure.
barely in the NBA. You know, you might struggle against some G League teams.
They will.
The Dolphins, come on. The Dolphins are pretty smart creatures.
While the CIA's birds may have gathered invaluable aerial photo insights, other agents were being trained to sabotage enemy ships.
Sabotage ships?
This is James W. Fitzgerald.
Good idea, though.
He's an engineer and physicist. It's 1964, and Fitzgerald has been thinking about dolphins.
Good idea,
a lot.
though.
Yeah, see?
At a cocktail party, he mentions that he believes the animals could be used in warfare. The person he's talking to happens to be an admiral in the U.S.
Yo,
Navy.
you know how fucked your brain has to be to see dolphins and think, hold on now, we can use these niggas in war. What does your childhood have to look like for that to be a thought that crossed your mind, gang?
He's intrigued
Damn.
enough to introduce Fitzgerald to someone from the CIA. Around the same time, the TV show Flipper debuts. It's about a crime-fighting dolphin in a marine reserve in the Florida Keys.
That makes sense.
Like most dolphins, Flipper is smart and friendly to humans.
A crime-fighting
and he responds well to
dolphin show.
commands. We'll never know whether Fitzgerald and the CIA were inspired by Flipper, but it is plausible. According to the Washington Post, at this point, the CIA sends Fitzgerald to Florida, where he establishes a small laboratory.
Okay.
The same year, the CIA begins its dolphin program, Project Oxygas.
Oxygas.
Wait.
Project Oxygas.
The floating with
them. Used in attacks
The
against
floating
enemy
with that
ships.
shit.
To this end, harnesses and nose cones are created to allow the dolphins to carry items.
The floating
Someone
with
in the
it.
CIA even produces this drawing.
Okay, the rapper, I appreciate that. Love, for real though. Thank you very much.
The dolphins are happily towing the explosive devices given to them by their handlers on top of the submarine.
That's kind of fucked up.
The program quickly passes its first test. It demonstrates that a dolphin can place a simulated explosive device against the propeller of a
love,
PT
man, I
boat
appreciate
anchored
that.
in the open sea. In November 1964, the Deputy Assistant Director of the Office of Research and Development writes that Project Oxygas has progressed more rapidly than we anticipated. It's unclear exactly what sort of simulated explosives these dolphins were carrying. The sentence that specifies this is partly redacted. The CIA probably planned on using conventional explosives, but if this was the case, why the need for secrecy? A 2021 article in Popular Mechanics suggests a haunting possibility. In 1965, miniaturized nuclear weapons might have seemed achievable in the near future. The magnitude of such an idea would certainly explain the need for continued secrecy.
Okay, even if you could make a miniaturized a small bomb, nigga, a small nuke. Why would you trust a dolphin with it?
W Mans.
Excuse me? Right? Why would you just hand it to a dolphin, my nigga?
Maybe it's easier. I don't even know at this point. I could just guess it.
But I'm sure he's not. I'm sure the little nigga not thinking, oh, I got a nuke on me right now. What's the point of this?
Look,
I don't know shit about defense, but nigga, just shoot a. There's no other device you can create. This feels like the most inefficient way to do something really simple, bro.
True.
The program's first success at this point. Goals. Trainers explore having dolphins place listening devices on enemy nuclear submarines.
Okay.
The hope is that directly attaching
listening device is not a bad idea.
High-quality recordings that allow the CIA to better understand how the enemy's subs work. But wild animals are hard to train. One of the dolphins' strengths is how social they are. They're willing to work, especially as they bond with their trainers. But at some point, this becomes a liability.
Why?
If the dolphins are performing tasks that please their trainers, then in the field, they'll need extra time to bond with agents before they can be considered reliable. There are also questions about whether dolphins can carry out operations over longer distances. At some point, the CIA seems to realize its limitations in understanding the dolphins' capabilities, and it contacts the Navy's Office of Naval Research to help. In 1967, the program's focus changed to intelligence gathering. The dolphins were to be trained to travel great distances, at least 12 miles. They would retrieve dead drops, items or information undercover agents had left behind in the water to be picked up. A memo from September 14th that year suggests that oxygas had become a joint program of the CIA and the Department of Defense. The CIA seemed unsure that Project Oxygas would produce actionable results, and the program seemed to be running out of steam. A make-or-break demonstration was scheduled for December. At that time, it would be decided whether Project Oxygas would continue. The demonstration seems to have been a failure. After that time, there are no further mentions of the program in the CIA documents. Surviving drawings and photographs gives us an idea of what Project Oxygas might have looked like.
Come on, gang. It kind of looks like a nuke, my nigga. Like the picture. Look, I don't know anything about nuclear devices, but this is what they kind of look like in the cartoons, bro. Just a deformed butt plug a little bit.
Glimpses of Project Keshel are far more rare. But between the redactions, a hazy picture emerges of likely the oddest creature the CIA ever created.
Damn, bro.
This is Acoustikitty. Acoustikitty is the legendary project of Project Keshel, the CIA's dog and cat program. What? Of all the CIA's animal projects, Acoustikitty might have been the most controversial and the hardest to corroborate, depending on who you believe. The saga of Acoustikitty goes in fundamentally different directions. Here's the CIA story. In 1964, the agency wanted to be able to
Hey, calm down. This way, now still see. You see the shit. Who the shit for? You want to see them now. They don't break up. You can do anything. You can do anything. Nobody will like this. Don't point anything. Listen. You don't point anything. This one. That's why I brought this thing for you. So you can even condom. Condom. Condom come for you. See, like 3 condom, 3 pack, everything will slap. We got you. We got you, I know. We got you, bro. No. I got you. Take it now. Give me the condom. You don't need that.
No, but it's extra size.
Alpha, let me tell you something. Alpha. Alpha, let me tell you something. What did they use condom they do for you? I'm going to make mistake, go pour inside, make I fall in love. You say, I don't see the right one, make I go pour inside. Yeah, money, better bomb. Bro, no, better bomb.
This year is your year.
I don't tell you. Which one is W condom?
W condom.
Alpha, I'm going to keep this condom. Now, which one be Enzo? I don't mind. I can't now. Now, come like Jacob here. Jesus! Stop playing! Jesus! Charlie! Mitchie, stand up and dance. Stand up and dance. Mitchie, stand up and dance. Mitchie, stand up and dance. You're gonna dance for shit. You're gonna dance for shit. Nobody does it dance from that from the last street. Mitchie, dance for your brother last street. Dance for your brother last street. Only Michi dance be like grand entrance.
What's a Michi grand like grand?
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Michi go use belle food share corner. Man, no worry. If I don't see Michi, man, I go order food.
Yes.
When I go and store, when I go see him, one order food like 500k.
What link is this?
Jesus Christ.
One cry that period.
Jesus.
They sleep for there.
Jesus.
Yes.
Which one say they saw Ankara? Which one say they saw Ankara? They crazy. What many of
Betfuse.
I don't understand.
Betfuse has to be paying this nigga at least 100M.
Too much, you understand? Because I feel like being around we like is like we are bugging you. You understand?
100M naira. I don't know how much that is gonna be. What 50k?
Misha, I want you to give us motivation, you understand, to those young people out there that want to like hustle and want to like, you understand, like have their own, they want to focus on their hustle. Just give us motivation. Okay.
Everyone start.
Okay, you can start now.
Okay, I'll leave you guys with this, and please take it very serious. Today is 4th of January. I want you guys to plan. If you start something today, in 3 months you'll see the result. So if you fail to plan, you have planned to fail. So I want you guys to actually plan something today so you can harvest later.
Don't please do the fucking shots. We outside. We outside.
What's that? If you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
We outside.
I've never heard of that word before though.
Oh my God! I don't
All right, let me see it. That shit is not correct.
They collect me number. Now go punish you. They collect me number. They collect. They move on now.
No, guys.
Don't move on.
Guys, you know I block out if I come.
Shut up, so you collect a number. You get a shout.
So you declare a number.
You
just collect a chain. They chain. Now they chain number.
Why you do like that? No shout. Show. See, shout on the see.
They do love.
On the see.
Treat me like white thing.
Okay.
They do love.
So did the pin also.
Jesus.
That one. How to
yeah, that's good. Let's go back shit. Let's go back shit. Let's go back shit. Which one say you get shit? Now I know you got shit.
Said iron.
Thunder go strike you down. You put magnets on it, fine. Thunder go strike you down. This will be shit.
You don't think shit.
After now, who they make up for there? After you up there, your DC get crazy. I get everywhere, so you go that. My head on go. Come on from my back. I'm mad. One no. Who you beat? No, I behind the beat now. Oh yeah, no wala. Everywhere good. You dey plan. You sharp abi. Okay. Jesus, who don't say what you were doing on call with? Why who don't say who are you on call with? I don't understand. They don't tell you, they told you to videographer once. They told you to videographer once on Kiki. On Kiki? On Kiki? Eh? No, but you they crazy. And they come now when I do stream, I go meet them. Now when I do stream finish, now I go meet them. Jesus Christ. Also, after come, you say, put that geshe, make you concentrate. Put that geshe, make you concentrate.
Put the chain.
I don't know.
Bro, they're putting on the chain for how long now?
If I don't do nothing, then I break the line.
Wow, give me 1 sec.
Stop now. Bella, stop now. Hey, what are you saying? Not the show. I said on my TV. That's not the only package. You don't put here for what? Everybody you don't give him mouth to mouth. What is that? You won't collect. This cat is far. You don't say that. Again. Why is it in the go now? What do you say? You don't follow on. You like me? No. No. Calm down to Bella. Now you want to kill me. You kick me. Bella, make us see. Bro, man, no life for you. Sorry. Bella prick strong. Yes. You don't take. Bella prick strong. I know say you don't take. Bella prick strong. If I like me, go. I swear to my TV. He's lagging.
Shut it. What is this lagging?
Why you prick on the lag? You dey crazy? Which guy talk with that one? I don't understand you.
What do you mean you're prick?
Very common. Thank you for the sub. Jesus Christ.
I don't like that too. Because I see the only way I can respect to this life, just send me riches right now. Send me riches right now. I
can't say you me.
Guys, just send me.
Andy! Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I don't die. Jesus. Hey! Don't leave the fucking shot. WLE. We all stop! Stop, man! We all stop! Hey, go!
I can't live like you, I want me to number. Give me the number, I want me to number.
respect yourself. Respect yourself now. You okay?
I've been following this guy for 6 years. Just say my number.
Give me a wash you.
If you give me bitch number, I'll give you Kasina number. I swear to God. If you give me bitch number, I'll give you Kasina number. I swear to God.
No more. You want to get no Kasina from there to the big. They whine me. I'll give it to the number. Why?
I'll give it to the number.
I'll give you president number. Nigeria president number.
I'll give it to the number.
Who in Nigeria? Who the Kasina from Nigeria president? Yes. Go.
Maintain down.
Shut. Everybody, Mona, give space. Mona, give space. Mona, give space. We're about to see visualizer. We're about to see. No. Because this Kata.
What the fuck is going on?
See, we're about to see visualizer. The one that was saying.
See, my face is bad.
Now just do your face tap.
Go give people calling me I show ground.
You look like.
They're calling me I show ground.
You look like Prince Zuko right now. You know that.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Firelord Zuko.
Oh, I want to download that flip right now. I start to do that.
Enzo, please. Enzo, because of your mommy. Mommy Enzo. Mommy Enzo. Mommy Enzo. You don't need a wall. You don't need a wall.
But let me try one. Let me try one. These are good shit, man.
Wait, so you did a backflip and that's how you had that accident.
Shut! What's going on? Calm down, Mona, calm. Don't be Mona going to put fire emoji. Fire emoji from me. You calm. Fire emoji. What's happening? Calm. How far?
We don't know what's about to happen, but you guys, you know the fucking vibe. Fire emoji in the chat. Even if you try,
Put the fire emoji in the chat. Everybody's coming in. Ladies and gentlemen. Everybody name my return. And everybody that's walking inside the building.
Excuse. Close the door.
W Manzo. Yo, the dance move is crazy.
I just want to have fun.
Jesus!
No, I want it.
Fire emoji!
No, I want it.
Fire emoji! Fire emoji! It's about time!
Yo. Wow. We didn't even finish the video. And then we hollered.
Come here.
What do you want from me? Hello, how are things going with you?
Good. With you?
Good too. I was just about to start a YouTube video. Why are you being cheeky? Asked. Don't be.
So cheeky with your sister.
Oh, I see.
Look, I'm serious. But you don't understand Al's sister. We're friends, but that's not how it is. But we are friends. We always insult each other. You saw what I said, right? Of course you said, if you did that to my sister, you wouldn't stop.
Okay, but it's different with your sister. I don't even know her. My sister is also she's
putting you in here really sweetly, my sister, because her.
It's AI.
Brother, she's doing this on purpose. I'm doing it on purpose. No, I'm happy. What's she doing? She always makes fun of me because I have to take the train because I don't have any money. That's
not true.
And her sister too. And they laugh at me because I wear tight pants.
Yeah, that's not right either. Okay, do.
You understand? Iya Boku. Hoku, how are you still? Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm saying, you're friends. Cool bro, quote, bomb, talk normal, but kind of funny. Yeah, bro, you guys are cool too. Look there, I got a new camera. Big camera. I just got a monster camera, bro. It costs 4K. How's Islam doing?
Mashila, so far, good, right?
Islam, bro? I see him punching people away. Hey, we want to organize an event. What kind of event? In 2 years, Islam will fight 5 different streamers. I'll join in. Bro, I'll fight Islam 100%. Okay, I think he's even serious. Bro, of course. What should I do?
That shit sounds so fucking weird. I've never actually heard of auto doped. And this is like the first time I'm hearing it and I'm like, fuck. It sounds terrible. Beyond terrible. I don't even know what's beyond terrible, but it just sounds beyond terrible.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy KSI and we'll see about.
I'll watch that tomorrow. Save to watch later. Okay. Oh, let's go on Twitch. Let's go on TikTok.
Fire alarm at school and hasn't gotten caught.
Why are so many Americans angry about Maduro's capture if so many Venezuelans are celebrating it? Well, have you noticed that a lot of the celebrations you're seeing are actually from Venezuelans outside of Venezuela? This is in Buenos Aires, Argentina. This is in Chile. This is in Spain, Madrid. And the reason for that is kind of dark because since 2014, which is roughly when Maduro came into power, Venezuela has experienced one of the largest migration exoduses in recent history. Just imagine losing over 20% of your entire population. Since 2014, nearly 8 million people have left, making it one of the largest displacement crises in the world. And there is a fair reason why. Post 2014, the country's inflation spiked over 1.3 million %. And this was before the US sanctions hit. And it got much worse in the decade that followed. Their GDP shrank by about 75%, which is one of the largest contractions ever for a non-war country. They saw widespread poverty, malnutrition, severe shortages of food, medicine, and essential services, political repression. I mean, the list goes on. Venezuela is not poor today because it lacks resources, people, or skills. It's poor because its institutions collapsed. But Here's the distinction. The vast majority of 2025 polls show that Venezuelans outside of the country support military intervention, while those still living there don't. Then again, Venezuela did recently pass a law declaring anyone who expresses support for US military action a traitor. So that could have skewed the results slightly, but it's not just their location that split opinion. When pollers across Latin America were split into their political ideology, 79% on the right said that US military action was the best way to topple the Maduro regime, while less than 4% on the left said the same. The left said that diplomatic negotiations or social protests were the way to go. And that's where America comes in, because the biggest divide there is politics. While the first polls following Maduro's capture suggest that 41% oppose and 34% support, when you switch to the voters' politics, you'll see something very similar to those in Latin America. I mean, there's even protests breaking out in cities like New York with signs reading "No blood for oil." So why are Americans angry? Well, to put it bluntly, their country doesn't have the best track record for regime changes. And many Americans today still live with the memories of the devastating consequences those have caused in places like Cuba, Libya, and Iraq. They say that this is blatant imperialism, that this is a violation of international law, that Trump doesn't have the right to unilaterally say that their country is now running another sovereign country. But those who support this, including many Venezuelans, say Maduro was a murderous dictator that was ruining the lives of millions. And many are thanking Trump, saying that for the first time in decades, Venezuela is free, and maybe finally they can return home. Because remember, it wasn't that long ago when Venezuela was one of the richest countries in Latin America. It had a higher GDP per capita than Spain, Portugal, Greece, and South Korea. But the question is, what do you think? Is this the beginning of Venezuela's return to its former glory? Or is it a dangerous precedent and the start of something?
You know, yeah, I never even knew where Venezuela was. Like, I never knew it like that, if I'm being honest though.
Much worse. Why are
Noah, a self-proclaimed prophet.
Why are so many Americans angry about Maduro's capture?
Noah, a self-proclaimed prophet, is under investigation after allegedly misappropriating donations from thousands of followers who believed in his prophecy of a global...
People that actually believed in this guy's prophecy, people that genuinely believed in that shit, they are all fucking dumb. Cause bro, how the fuck is this guy gathering millions of people? Bro, this is real fake. This is real fake. This is real fake prophecy. This is real fake prophet, bro. It's nothing like, but I don't believe in none of that shit, bro. Cause it's written in the Bible, bro. God already said He's not gonna destroy the world with flood. He's never gonna do that. And some man just come up saying that, oh yeah, there's gonna be flood on Christmas Day, and you got people traveling far and beyond just for that. Like, bro, it's still crazy how people actually believe that shit. And the next few days, my guy went to buy a fucking Benz. Oh, car, I don't know what car he bought. That's crazy though.
Claimed that God warned him of an impending disaster and that only those who joined him would be saved. To prepare for the supposed event, he said he built 8 large wooden arcs.
This is scammer.
And his message spread quickly online. An estimated 280,000 people traveled to stay near him, seeking protection, with many contributing large sums of money to support the project. However,
the fact that this guy,
you also say one sharp Benz, what a it's even a Benz. It's a Benz, so I'm right. It's a Benz.
This thing amazes me. Like, you could see the scam. I think that's one of the reasons all those loom did not work on me. Do you know how many the world will end we have gotten? Like, do you know how many the world will end on this specific day? he used all the donation money, tear Benz. God now told him that he will shift the date. My God. The fact that people fell for this thing is, I'm asking myself, like, what were they going through that they saw this guy say, and they say, let me jump on this thing. Somebody, the message was not in Ghana. That's what is where.
Noah, a self-proclaimed prophet, is under investigation after alleged...
So this guy cut off his mom's head and he threw darts at it. Now the guy's name is Edmund, and Edmund is 15 when all this starts, and he's living on a ranch in the middle of California. Now Edmund, he has a lot of issues, like mentally. But his biggest issue is that he really, really hates his mom. His mom has been especially cruel and hateful to him all his life, and that's partly why he doesn't live with her. He actually lives on a ranch in the middle of nowhere, California, with his grandparents. And one day in 1964, he's chilling in his grandparents' kitchen with his grandma, and something happens between them, and he starts arguing with her. And this argument gets heated, like really heated. And suddenly, he starts to see his grandma the same way he saw his mom, as someone who was trying to control him. And he isn't about to let that happen. So he goes and he grabs his rifle and blam, 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 he shoots his grandma. Then he grabs a knife and he stabs her, making sure that she's dead. But now, Edmund has another problem. His grandpa is just now getting home and he's pulling up into the driveway. And Edmund, he doesn't want his grandpa to see his grandma dead. So he goes outside with his rifle and blam, blam, he shoots his grandpa too, right there in the driveway. Then, for some reason, Edmund decides to call up his mom, who he hates. But he calls her up and he's like, "Mom, I killed Grandma and Grandpa." And his mom tells him to call police and turn himself in. And he does. And so, bam, he gets arrested. Here's his mugshot at 15 years old. And from here, the court-ordered psychiatrists deem him as mentally unwell, so they send him away to a psychiatric hospital where they normally house mentally ill convicts. Here's the thing about Edmund, though. He's a super smart kid. He's got like a genius-level IQ, and he's very manipulative. And he doesn't want to stay locked up in this psych hospital forever, so he comes up with a plan to get out by manipulating the doctors and staff and making them believe that he's totally cured. So he memorizes all these psychological tests that he's supposed to take so that he does well on all of them. He also learns all the right things to say to the doctors and staff so that he no longer seems like a threat to society. And he does this for a long time, like he's playing the long game. And 6 years go by.
6 years.
And he's 21 now. And by this point, his plan has worked. The state actually believes that he's no longer a threat, and he's released from the psych hospital. They also expunge his record for some reason, which means that now no one can find out that he killed his own grandparents. So now he's a free man, and he can start his life over with a clean slate. So from here, Edmund goes to live with his mom in Santa Cruz. His mom, who he still hates, but whatever, it's a place to live. And this sucks for him, because he's at home all the time with his mom, and that's not going so well, of course, because she's still awful to him. She's constantly putting him down, telling him that he'll never amount to anything in life, and that no woman will ever want him. And to his credit, he does try to get his life together, like find a job and integrate into society, but he's having kind of a tough time. Like, he applies to be a state trooper, but he gets rejected from the program because he's too big. I guess there are height limitations, and Edmund is 6'9", and he weighs 300 pounds. So he's way too tall to be a highway patrolman. Then, eventually, he moves out, and he finally does find a job. But then he gets hit by a car, and he injures his arm badly. So now he can't work. Just things don't seem to be going well for this guy. So one day in 1972, he gets the urge to commit murder again. And so he gets in his car and he drives around and he ends up picking up 2 college girls who are hitchhiking. I guess he picks up hitchhikers all the time. It's like sort of a quirky hobby of his, like a way to meet new people, I guess. And so he picks up these 2 women, and instead of bringing them to their destination, he takes them to a secluded area and he handcuffs them. And he throws one of the women in the trunk of the car. The other woman, he forces her into the woods and he stabs her. Then he goes back to the car, he opens up the trunk, and he stabs the other woman, and this kills both women. Then he takes both bodies back to his apartment, and this is really gross, but he smashes with them. Then he dumps the bodies in the mountains near Santa Cruz. And this whole experience actually feels good to him, like almost therapeutic, because it makes him feel better after getting berated by his own mom. So he decides that from now on, whenever he gets into an argument with his mom and she's belittling him and whatnot, he's gonna go hunting for more female victims to murder. So basically,
Damn.
he's taking his mom issues out on these poor victims.
Damn.
So several
Ah.
months pass,
sad.
and he goes out driving again, and he picks up another female hitchhiker, and he stabs her to death. A few months after that, he picks up another one, but this time, blam, he shoots her with a pistol. Then he buries her head in his mother's garden. 5 months later, he picks up 2 more college students, and then later, blam, blam, he shoots them both in his car. Then he takes them back to his mother's house while she isn't at home, and he smashes with them. Then he dumps their bodies in a local canyon. 2 months after that, he's at his mom's house one night. And I don't know if he's living back there at this point or if he's just hanging out there, but he's there and he's actually asleep. Then his mom comes home and she's drunk. Like she was out at a party and her coming home actually wakes him up. And at some point, his mom lays in her bed and she starts reading a book. And Edmund goes into her room. And because she's always kind of a jerk to him, she says, "I suppose you're gonna want to sit up all night and talk now." And Edmund's just like, "No, good night." But apparently, it's around this time that he realizes that she is the source of his problems. That he gets violent with all these women because he hates her. And he decides that maybe it's time to take care of this problem once and for all. So he waits until she falls asleep. Then he grabs a hammer and he sneaks back into her room, and while she's still sleeping, boom, he hits her with that hammer. Then he decapitates her and he places her head on a shelf in his room. Then he screams at her for like an hour, basically telling her all the things he's always wanted to say to her now that she can't argue back. And the guy even throws darts at her head. Anyway, a bit later, he calls up one of his mother's friends and he invites her over to have dinner. But when she arrives, boom, he strangles her and he unalives her too. Then he steals her car and he just drives for hours from California all the way over to Colorado. And what he realizes at some point along the way is that once he killed his mom, his desire to murder actually stops. And that is when he starts feeling guilty. So he pulls over and he finds a payphone and he calls police and he confesses to being a serial killer. He confesses to murdering 10 people total, which he did. And so, bam, police arrest him. Here's his mugshot. And so Edmund goes to trial and he's ultimately found guilty for 8 murders and he's sentenced to life in prison.
Shouldn't
And
even sentenced
he's
to life.
actually still alive, by the way. Here's what he looks like now.
Shit.
So this guy cut off his mom's head.
Six. Gracias, Davis.
What am I watching?
I'm doing alright, Kempar.
Yo.
So this YouTuber actually did something pretty badass. Now the guy's name is Pierogi, and Pierogi's around 34 and he's living in the US, and this guy really hates scammers. Like he wants to bring them all down. In fact, he hates them so much that he has a whole YouTube channel called Scammer Payback. And he uses this channel to expose online and like phone scammers and to try and protect innocent victims from being conned out of their life savings and whatnot. It's actually pretty cool. So one day in 2020, Pierogi, I guess he gets an email or like a pop-up ad or something telling him that he's owed a refund of $500 from Amazon. And of course, he knows this is a total scam, and he is not gonna let this slide. He's gonna try and bust the people who did it. So he invents an alias, and he pretends to be a 79-year-old elderly woman named Vivian Rogers. And he uses a voice modifier to change his voice and everything. So he calls the number that the scammers gave him in their fake email or whatever, and he pretends to be this elderly woman.
I'm doing fine, Dan. Nice to meet you. I'm Vivian. Thank you for helping. So, I'm supposed to be getting back $499.
And so he eventually ends up talking to this guy, Ben. And Ben claims he's the senior manager in charge of getting her the refund, but in reality, he's just another scumbag scammer. So Ben has Pierogi log into the bank account where he wants the refund to go. Now, I'm assuming part of the reason the scammers do this is to see how much money the person has in their bank account so that they can see how much money they can scam out of them.
So do one thing, grab a pen and a paper handy with you and
handy.
write down the
Yes.
available and write down the available balance which you have into your checking account.
Then Ben has Pierogi type in the amount he's owed, which is technically $499, but they rounded up to $500.
What is that?
This is the refund form which you need to fill this and complete the refund. Okay, ma'am?
I can't even type, honey.
You just need to put 500. That's it, okay?
500. All right.
Now, this is where Ben gets really sleazy. He intentionally types in $5,000. See on the screen it says 5,000.
You just need to put 500. That's it, okay?
500. All right. You spelled transferred wrong.
Oh, I'm not typing it anything. It's from the server itself.
But he blames this typo on Pierogi.
Did you put 500 or 5,000 in the banking server?
I put 500.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You can just double check the banking server.
I put 500, honey. You saw me. I didn't put 5,000. I put 500.
Oh my god, ma'am. You can see over here it's highlighted in white.
Honey,
5,000.
And now that he has convinced this poor elderly woman that she's made a typo, he starts to manipulate her by telling her that he knows that she's an honest person, and he basically says that he knows she'll return the extra money to them.
Okay, so I can trust you with my money which you got into your account, right?
So then Ben tells Pierogi that it's going to be his responsibility to get their money back to them, but also that they conveniently don't accept checks. So Pierogi needs to mail the money to him in cash. And this is their entire scam. To make some poor elderly grandma believe that she accidentally transferred this company too much money and then asking her to return the extra money. That's how it works. Not only that, this asshole attempts to convince Pierogi, pretending to be an old woman, that she also owes them a totally different refund that I don't even have time to get into. So when all is said and done, Ben wants Pierogi to go to UPS and send him $35,000 in cash to the address he provides. Which sadly, I'm sure a lot of elderly people fall for this and do it. And then Ben and his scam company will take the money and the victim will never see them or the money ever again. But of course, that's not what's gonna happen. Because these scammers aren't dealing with an elderly victim. They're dealing with Pierogi, a guy who deals with these con men all the time, a guy who has made it his mission to bust them. And that is where these scammers screw up. Because in order for Pierogi to mail them the $35,000 in cash, they need to give him a mailing address. And they do. Ben gives him a mailing address in the San Francisco area. So now Pierogi has an address and all the information he needs to not only catch these assholes, but to also get their faces on camera. And that is where Pierogi teams up with these guys, Ashton and Art, aka Trilogy Media. And Trilogy Media, they also have a YouTube channel and they also make videos about busting scammers. So Pierogi collaborates with them, I assume because they live closer to the target. And so instead of sending the package of cash, Pierogi has the Trilogy Media guys go to the address that Ben gave them on the phone. So these two guys, Ashton and Art, they go to the San Francisco address in person. And surprise, surprise, the location is not a business. It's just sort of a house. And Ashton and Art actually find the guy who lives there. And they start grilling this dude about this package.
Because I need to give this package to Hans. Okay. You have an identification, we can release the package. Yeah. This is from Vivian Rogers. So Vivian Rogers sends to Hans.
Now, the package is addressed to someone named Hans. But of course, there is no real Hans. So as soon as this shady guy says that he's Hans, they confront him. because now they know that he's in on the scam.
Do you know what is inside?
I don't really know. It's actually one of my friends.
Listen, inside's supposed to be $35,000. That's what inside is. That's what you're expecting, right? That's what you're expecting. So, this is a scam.
And of course, this dude doesn't admit that he's done anything wrong, but Ashton and Art are not about to let this guy walk away from this. So they finally give him an ultimatum.
You have two options right now. We either get law enforcement here right now, or you can talk to us. We're not law enforcement, but we'll get them here in 5 minutes, and we have no problem doing that.
But the guy still doesn't come clean. He makes it seem like he's not actually one of the scammers, that he's just the guy who collects the money for them, and that he's actually scared of the people that he works for.
Anything happened? All you guys?
Yes.
They probably have guns. I don't know. I want they to chase down me and kill me.
And Ashton and Art don't actually know it yet, but in reality, this is not just a guy who collects the money. He is himself a scammer. He's actually a Chinese national whose name is Ji Yi, and just by himself, he's scammed like $1.8 million, mostly from elderly people. And because Ashton and Art get Ji Yi to give them his driver's license when he signed for the package, they now have his real name, and from the footage, they have his face. So they take all this video footage and information, and they decide to tip off the feds. And as soon as the feds get involved, they launch a huge investigation into Ji Yi and the whole scam ring that he works with. And they estimate that just this scam ring alone has stolen more than $65 million from senior citizens in the US. And so anyway, bam, federal agents arrest Ji Yi. And I don't have a mugshot, but here is a picture of him posing with stacks of cash like a douchebag. And so as of 2025, feds have charged 28 members of this scam ring. And I guess as of right now, all or most of these turds are just waiting for their trials. So shout out to these YouTubers for bringing down a whole scam ring. That's pretty awesome. So this YouTube...
Try. Very lovely video. Try. Very lovely video.
All because two people fell in love.
I tell you, very lovely video.
Bringing
Very
the whole
wholesome
family.
video. You know, I'm watching it. I'm like, chai. This life thing, you know, very powerful. Like women, very powerful.
Man, that's a massive extended family.
I just click comments. One picking there no belong to the real father.
Man, the comments will always say something roasty, bro. Why is that always that comment, bro? That comment in like the nonsense.
This year we have to heal you. How did this thing cross you? See, this person say una thinking too they go far. Hi, Placidus. How did you even think? How? I go. Try. Garden egg.
Hello, Papa. Hello, Papa, be this. Bishop, see hello, Papa, my guy.
Garden egg has to be the worst fruit. Shana fruit, but it's the worst tasting fruit in the whole of Nigeria, the whole world.
Bro, you sing song, man.
Sporty, nice one!
I'll be honest, I used to think Fiverr only offered online services.
Hello, you've not called me since, so I'll date your money.
I've been here for the past 30 minutes now.
I ought to of you, but you're ready. You see me, I'm going to a correct, right? I'm coming now. Fancy hotel, Abby. Okay, what's in bye.
New age dates, wow.
No, my bag, yeah, just buy. Yeah, the lunch. What's the matter? Boy looking fly.
Wow, for new age date too.
Suppose we just get blue come. This in white. We have a load it, no.
Radisson white. Who's Radisson white? Radisson blue.
This evening you will die.
níjẹkújẹ gbogbo wọn kí síwèé ṣe bí nǹkan. Bí we ṣe rí that.
Why can't it work like that?
Windy. Why you bring me come? Orí tó gbé mi wá.
Kunle,
Àtẹnu ni ẹ o.
you're the one I've been texting.
Yeah.
You're the one I'm waiting for. Are you for
I
it?
really wait for now.
What's
Very
this?
shocked. I must say you bring me
I
come. I
don't
know they come this
understand.
kind of place on a normal day. I don't want no man. You jolly what about you?
Why are you dressed like this?
This is my clothes now. My clothes with this now. I'm fresh like this. I don't even want that. Yeah. I better get kush for you. Let me kush in the
Please don't mind him, please.
So what do you do for a living?
Hello, Mr. Johnson. Please start getting ready to come. Thank you.
Ṣé kò ṣe iPhone 15 lélẹ̀? Please get money o. iPhone 15 àbí iPhone 17 kò lélẹ̀ báyìí. You mad.
Windy, I bet. So is that you have me phone? I feel put call for your phone.
Take
No get time, I bet. Okay. Let's talk with them. I just go back to talk with them.
After working kí ló kù, ìgbádùn ló kù tá máa jẹ.
You want to steal iPhone?
Where is this stupid boy, sir? And I need my phone. Time must go.
How would you give somebody your phone like this?
Sorry, please. Can you use your phone to call somebody, please?
The number you dial is already at the under bridge.
Alpha, wetin happen?
You me see one guy, he's black like this. He wore a brown shirt, he's short.
I don't see anybody. You know,
I came on a date. And he took my phone. He said he wanted to use it.
He took your phone?
Yes.
Omo, sorry o. Sorry. Pẹ̀lẹ́.
Rich ones and cup of
Ló ṣẹlẹ̀.
Oh, your phone, man.
Your
It's
phone.
even the same wallpaper that is on my phone. There's on this one.
Báwo lè rí wallpaper kí ló mélé ìṣògbádùn?
My phone is my own. It's my own.
Má wá ẹ̀mí à, èmi ti ra fóònù eléyìí, ṣé òun wá ẹ̀mí ni mo ṣe ra fóònù eléyìí. 100,000 bóyá ṣe transfer. Oga no touch me na wetin happen? I no follow you get business. I buy am make you person wey sell phone for me. Na him you go meet. Wetin happen?
I don't know where he is now.
I'ma go meet am. How that one take concern me na? She's back small.
Okay.
Say wàá you go buy am.
I will buy it now.
2.5 million, no pricing.
2.5.
With this one, with this one.
2.5.
BTC USDT wire transfer Solana.
Somebody send me.
Hello, you've not called.
So this teenage rapper ends up getting famous for a terrible reason. Now the guy calls himself TK, and TK is 16 when this story starts, and he's living in Texas. And bro is a small-time rapper who is starting to get a following. He mostly uploads his stuff to SoundCloud and YouTube. It's kind of that thing. But rap isn't the only thing TK's doing. On the side, he and his friends make money by straight up robbing people. In fact, according to what I read, they don't have jobs. They just rap and rob people. So one day in 2016, one of these robberies goes wrong. Because one of TK's friends comes up with a plan to make them all a bit of money. So his friend has a boyfriend, this guy, Zachary. And I guess she's not really into her boyfriend all that much because she believes that Zachary has money and drugs stashed in his apartment and she wants to rob him. And so she goes to TK and his friends and she suggests that they go to Zachary's place and steal whatever he's got. And I guess TK and his friends are like, all right. So her plan is for she and two of her female friends to go over to Zachary's apartment beforehand. Then, once TK and the guys arrive, the three girls will unlock the door and let them in. Then they'll grab whatever cash and drugs they can find, and they'll leave. Sounds easy enough. What could possibly go wrong? So the day of the robbery finally comes. And as planned, TK and three of his friends put on masks, and they pull up to Zachary's apartment. And one of the girls lets them in. And as they enter, they start yelling, "Everyone on the floor, put your hands up!" And Zachary's there, and he does. But it turns out that there are two other people there with him, Zachary's roommate and Zachary's roommate's girlfriend. So TK and his friends continue the robbery, and they're looking around the apartment for money and drugs and stuff, but unfortunately for them, they don't find anything. There's no big stash of money or drugs as they thought there would be. So now they're frustrated, and that is when one of TK's friends points a gun at Zachary's roommate. And I don't know if it's intentional or what, but blam, he shoots the guy in the stomach. And this, unfortunately, kills him. Meanwhile, one of the other goons shoots Zachary in the shoulder. Luckily, he survives. Then TK and his friends and the girls all realize that this robbery has gotten out of hand, so they all flee the scene. Now, eventually, police show up, and they start investigating, and pretty quickly, they identify the people that were involved. And so, bam, they track down and arrest TK and all of his friends.
Damn.
And all of them are charged with the murder of Zachary's roommate. Now, while waiting on his trial, TK actually gets out of jail, and he's placed on house arrest, and he has to wear one of those ankle monitors. So, several months go by, and it's now 2017. And TK, he's still chilling at home on house arrest, and while he's there, he's been recording some new music and releasing it on his SoundCloud. But honestly, the dude is starting to get bored. I mean, he's been stuck at home for months, and bro isn't about that life. And he decides it's time to go on the run. So he gets on Twitter and he tweets, "Fuck this house arrest." Then he cuts off his ankle monitor and he leaves the house. After that, he goes and he meets up with one of his friends, this kid, Jalen. And Jalen is also on house arrest. And Jalen cuts off his ankle monitor too. And together, the two of them come up with a plan to flee to San Antonio. But there's a problem. They don't have any money. They don't have jobs. Also, now they're officially fugitives. So it's not like they can go out and get a job or something. So TK and Jalen, they go back to doing what they do best, robbing people. And that is where the story gets really wild. So TK and Jalen end up driving 3 hours away to San Antonio. And while they're there, they come across this photographer on Instagram. His name's Mark. So TK and Jalen decide that they're gonna rob Mark. They're gonna trick him into meeting up, and then they're gonna steal his camera and any money he has. So Jalen messages Mark, and he tells him that they're interested in his photography services. And they say they want to do a photo shoot. And Mark agrees to meet up. So TK, Jalen, and some other goons they're with, they go and they pick up Mark to go do this photo shoot. Once Mark is in the car, they're driving along, and suddenly, boom, TK's goons pull out guns, and they force Mark to hand over his camera. So Mark hands over his camera, and pow, one of them pistol whips him. Then they pull over and they shove him out of the car. Then they apparently try to run him over with the car, and I guess Mark doesn't want to let this go. I mean, his camera is his livelihood. He's not about to let these guys take it. So he jumps onto the hood of the car, trying to stop them, and this pisses TK off. So he takes a gun, he leans out of the car, and blam, he shoots Mark. And unfortunately, Mark doesn't survive this. So now what are TK and Jalen gonna do? They're involved in 2 murders. So they do the only thing they can. They skip town. And they drive from San Antonio to Arlington. And while they're there, I mean, they should be laying low, but TK ends up robbing a 65-year-old man. So they end up leaving the state. And TK and Jalen drive from Texas all the way up to New Jersey, where they hide out and they stay with some friends, I guess. And during this time, TK starts making and releasing music again, as if he's not supposed to be hiding out from the law. In fact, he makes a song called The Race that flexes about his fugitive status and alludes to his crimes, and he records a whole-ass music video for it. And at one point, you can actually see him in the video standing next to a wanted poster of himself. And so he releases this song on SoundCloud, but not the music video yet. And the song starts getting a lot of traction. So TK, he's getting all kinds of attention now. He's like getting recognized by fans. They're like stopping him for pictures and shit. Meanwhile, the US Marshals, who have been looking for him, they still haven't been able to find him.
Damn.
So it's starting to look like
Shit, making me
TK
sleepy,
and his
bro.
friend Jalen might actually get away with their crimes. Until the US Marshals inevitably get not just one tip, but dozens of tips that TK was sighted in New Jersey. And so they track him down. Now, on this particular day, TK actually releases that music video that he shot. And he tweets out, "The feds can't hold me back, here it go," with a link to the video. Shortly after he tweets, "The feds can't hold me back," feds bust in, and they definitely hold him back because bam, they arrest him. Here's his mugshot. Also, bam, they arrest Jalen too. Here's his mugshot. Here's the wild part though. After he releases his music video, it starts to blow the fuck up and go viral. And it quickly gets hundreds of millions of views on YouTube, and the song starts charting on the Billboard Hot 100. So this terrible ass song ends up getting 255 million views. So all this makes Tay-K internet famous, while he's in jail awaiting his trial. And his song actually ends up going platinum. Anyway, in 2019, Tay-K goes on trial for the first murder. Even though he's not the one who pulled the trigger, he's actually convicted of murder and aggravated robbery, and he's sentenced to 55 years in prison. Later in 2025, he's tried for the murder of the photographer Mark, and for this, he's sentenced to an additional 80 years in prison. While Jalen, he's also found guilty, and he's sentenced to 30 years in prison. So this teenage rapper ends up getting famous for a terrible reason. Now the guy calls himself Tay-K. Tay-K is 16 when this
Shit, man, I'm fucking tired at this point. Let's see what's going on here.
You know what you had to say, Petru?
What bag do I get? No, bro, low-key, I've had one Arizona my whole life, but it was so good. I forget what it was, though. Someone in the chat might know what it was.
No, that's a tough watch you got on. Can't lie.
Yo, I can't lie. Buying stocks in these tech companies might make sense. Financially, I'm thinking now. I'm gonna steal it, so I'll be alright. W Daniel. Yes, join the dark side. We have gonna play on the floor. Got no desk bro. Sam, wanna come on, bro? Kev, if you got all the stuff,
Yeah, man.
you got all the stuff. Is Kev in the chat? He is in the chat. Yo, hey Kev, do you have all the stuff ready and available? And is there like special things to make it accessible? Like, take me. Let me try. Oh my god. Bust the door. Let's go. We'll go there. We'll go there right now. Bust the door. Let's go. Yo. Yo, take him to the bill. Let
me go get you a program class quickly. Hey. Can you quickly help them, please? Thank you.
You on his side?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some tests real quick. You're gonna be back in your feet. And
Grab a
we're
car,
gonna
bro.
take for 5
Grab a
minutes.
car.
Just take me there. Don't all come in it. Otherwise, they're gonna get rid of us. I'll just drive this. It's cool. Hey, it's cool.
Drag them out, and then I'll have to go to
Alright, I'll see you in a minute. I'm gonna go get this sorted.
No, that's us.
Nah, it's fine. We're going to this, going to the center, innit? Center. Pot the gang. Oh, I hate when people do this OOC thing.
It's so cringe. He uncarried himself. That's always from my hand. Where's he from? He got his other thing anyway. Yeah. We'll go back and check. Go to the ambulance. Go to the ambulance, quick. Yo, have you got anyone in your ambulance? Have you got anyone in your ambulance? Have you got anyone in your ambulance? Alright, cool. Yo. He done that little weird shit, took himself out of my hands, but can't find his body. What the fuck's this guy? Is that him there? That's not there, is it? Oh, weird though. Anyway, what was his thing? Go there. Chat, what was his thing again? Do you remember? No, that weren't him. What
was it here again? 261. Original.
I think it was 261, you know.
Yeah. Fucking officers, this officer's so excited. Oh, yeah. Hello? Hello?
He disappeared, yeah?
Yeah, he's gonna look disappearing for him, bro. 261. It's 42, and come back 261.
Shit, man. Shit, boys. Right. Man, it's been.
You can't stop it.
Man, it's been a W stream. Shit, man. Been streaming for the past 3 hours now. And I wish every single one of you guys joining. It's been crazy. We've been going hard. We've been going fucking hard and hard, man. Streaming every fucking day for the next 365 days, bro. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe,